I'd really appreciate it if I can have a shot right this second.
That was quick.
Yeah. Can you cut the shit? I'm not really.
Mic test. Jesus. Dude, if I was high, I would be like, oh.
Oh, no. Well, if you didn't know, that was from Ace Ventura. Pet Detective. What's the first one? Just Pet Detective, right? The second one's When Nature Calls?
Yes.
Yeah. And if you also didn't know, besides that sexy sound, this is Fudge and Finn's #ShotsForlikes podcast. Biatch.
Yes, it is.
We got business cards now. We're officially in business, bruh.
Be prepared for us to just hand them out to everyone.
You got whiskey. Okay, sorry.
Every person that knows me is getting a business card.
Give me a cap, bro. Where the cap at, dog? Shitty throw, man. Very terrible.
You could have reached out.
It was I did.
Not far enough.
Apparently. Did you listen to our morning after pill today?
I listened to a lot of it last night.
I saw sections of it.
A lot of nerdery.
Yeah.
I was feeling it. Kind of like taking these fucking big breaks, man. I know we have to do it now because of my new job, but it's fucking bullshit.
Let's not take a break in between these, huh?
Gives the liver a break, though, so I guess that's good. I guess we'll get the cheers on quick. Bitch! Mic check. Fudge and Finn. Shots for likes in that ass. Shots for likes. Shots for likes. Shots for likes. Shots for likes. Shots for likes.
Like you're making out with your gay lover.
I just want to get close.
Get too close.
So where'd you hear bits and pieces? Was Mike listening again? Last night?
No, it was all on your Snapchats that you were sending.
I said so many ridiculous.
Yeah, you got really
Snapchats.
mad about Pornhub, huh?
Well,
You were very angry.
the whole fan base is angry about it. I'm gonna have to go on strike.
Mike Meta?
Mainly Mike Mena, but whatever, man. I think Connor's all about it too. He's pretty pissed. You know.
Well, if you want to hop from Shots for Likes to, DVDA, back to Shots for Likes, all black, huge cock, white, fat girl,
that should
back
be,
to Shots for Likes.
We could actually, that'll be one of our tags on our Pornhub video. Will be big black dicks because we got Mo Bigsley.
That's true. I'm thinking of putting on. What was Brandon's episode called? It was something
Hooker
about
Loophole.
whores. Yeah, hooker loophole. So that one's going to go on because the keyword hooker.
Right.
And then there was another one. Something was pretty inappropriate a couple episodes ago. That'll be good. But yeah, I'm going to post.
Clip.
Yeah, I think it was Pat's that had something ridiculous in it. But we didn't call it Mega Clip, though.
Two gracious hosts tag team an Asian, Filipino, Irishman.
That'll be Pat's episode. Yeah.
So do you? I don't know how Pornhub works. Obviously, I've been on Pornhub a lot.
Yeah, but you don't really look for the functionality.
Yeah, I don't know how it works.
The reasoning behind it, though, was because YouTube started removing a bunch of people's content. They removed their ads. They removed all, the marijuana channels and all that. So,
right.
There's, a movement now. Let's just swap all our videos to Pornhub because they'll host them. Fuck it.
Oh, really?
That's where, the basis of that came from.
So do you think we need a video? Or can it just be an audio clip?
No, I have to make a video. It would be like our YouTube videos, but I would just post it on Pornhub. That's all. I mean, I could make the video myself, but I just might want to fucking rip our YouTube episodes. But
Right.
there's a chance the audio might get fucked up because I'm ripping it. It might just be better if I just make it myself, which isn't a huge deal. It's just this, you know what I mean? But it's just more work that I have to do.
Yeah, I'm not doing it.
I know.
Could you imagine though? You're just clicking through fucking Pornhub with a fucking erection going, just get ready to go, and all of a sudden it's hooker loophole. Huh? What is that?
Yeah.
I've been thinking about hookers lately. I'm gonna check this out. It's just
I've been wanting to buy a hooker.
Let's check this out, and it's just us.
What's the loophole? That's right. You tape it. That was the loophole, right? That Brandon so graciously laid down upon us. Guys, listen. If you want to buy a hooker.
He said if you videotape it, you having sex with a hooker, it's legal because it's an amateur porn.
Yeah, you're creating pornography then, I guess.
Exactly. You might have to pay more.
It's the hooker loophole.
There's more negotiation involved, I'd assume, but...
I'm sure most hookers aren't going to be like, Yeah, sure, just tape me so it's legal for you. I don't give a fuck, asshole. I'm out here every day getting railed by weirdos with fucking herpes. Like, you think I'm just going to let you tape me so you feel better about yourself, you jerk off?
I don't need the police to see my face.
We'll blur it out, bitch. Yeah, I don't think it would work, but it might work. Like, what do you think if you got, like, busted in a hooker stand? It's like, cops are like, dude, put your hands behind your back. You're going to jail.
Well, if you had your phone set up taping it, then
It would depend on the penalties, because like if the penalty was, if you didn't like say like you didn't have a film license, if the penalty was, you know, because the cops would look for that, obviously.
Is that like a thing?
Yeah, they'd be like you're filming in a public place without a license.
Oh yeah,
like,
you need
you would need some kind of license.
what's it
You'd have to go like your house or something.
It's something consent, like it's a 2-party consent, I think.
But it's not the what is it? The permit, like a permit to fucking record.
Because you're making a financial gain off of the video.
Well, that's yeah. So
well, what if you're in
that's
your
why.
house?
But you don't want to bring a hooker to your house, though, right?
No.
Unless it's like one you care about.
It'd look a lot better in the papers, though. Like
Pretty
man
Woman
busted for unauthorized videotaping than man busted with prostitute.
See, if I was one of those guys that regularly got hookers, I would probably just find a good one. Just like you trust her, you're not gonna have to worry about shit like that.
I think that's what, at least on TV, that's what they do. Like they've got,
on TV, so it's got to be legit.
Exactly. Like it's just like, John, when are we gonna start dating? And like we can't do that. My wife and kids would be very angry.
Just keep taking my money and coming here every Sunday at 3:30.
It's like I quote Chappelle Show all the time, but when the fucking they do the skit, it's like this is what we're gonna take a really popular movie and play our version, which is the version that would actually fucking happen. And they do Pretty Woman. It's like the scene after they have sex and they're like talking, and she's like,
See, Pretty Woman, the bitch fucking
blah blah blah, and she's going on. She's talking to him for like 10 minutes, and he's like, "Okay, you gotta get the fuck out of here." A good show.
We still never found out. Last night when we recorded Morning After Pro last night, we fucking saw what's her name, the bitch who played Pretty Woman in Pretty Woman. And Keith was like, "Who the fuck's this cunt? She looks like fucking Sarah Jessica Parker's hot sister who isn't hot."
That's exactly what it was, though. Pull her up.
Isn't it Sarah Jessica Parker?
No.
It's not.
But yeah, all right, hold
Also,
on.
you could also put Sarah Jessica Parker looks
I never
like a
grabbed it.
horse.com.
I didn't grab the whatchamacallit. I'll have to Google it on my phone. Hold on.
All right.
It was kind of nice having Google
I want to
yesterday.
go check out the lasagna.
Yeah, we'll bring it back. Maybe
Go
give a quick
check
pause.
on it.
All right, hold on.
I'm amazed you just found out Megan Fox had toe thumbs.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
Why you gotta be posting that shit, man?
Me and
I'm trying to see that. Fucking that little toe ass.
dude, Eric showed me the other day.
I think she had surgery on him though. Like,
Oh, really?
She got him cut down.
Yeah, I think she's had him like filed and edged. And
How? There's no way that could look better.
Julia Roberts. I was right with Julia when I said Julia Gulia yesterday. Remember? Julia Roberts. I fucking knew it.
She looks like an ugly or a hot version of Sarah Jessica Parker. Who's not
Serica.
hot.
yeah,
Serica. Well, we should call her Serica from now on. All right, guys, just so you know, it's official. We are officially calling Sarah Jessica Parker Serica from now on.
Serica Parker.
So when we say,
Holy fuck, that's easier.
yeah, exactly.
Serica Parker.
We get drunk and accidentally say it anyway.
Sarah Jessica's Parker. Parker.
And clearly, for no reason, we just decide to pick on certain things and people, like Wendy's.
Oh, yeah, he ate Wendy's today. I was like, Fudge ain't gonna be happy.
Oh, that's right. I didn't even think about to get mad at you, but I can get mad at you now, man.
Yeah.
Like that time he threw out those plastic forks and you fucking were like in his face yelling at him.
Oh, yeah. Like, you're throwing out their silverware. Dude, what the... Keith and Kristen have you in their house. They fucking feed you. And you...
Was I immediately like that? Like, I didn't even give you a chance to explain it was plastic.
you were just
Yeah, no, I didn't get a chance to explain it.
Dude, why do any of you hang out with me, man?
It
I'm
was just
such
you
an
yelling
asshole.
my name by the garbage can. And they're like, like Fudge wants you. You're like, Chaz! What is this? And he's pointing at the garbage can. I have no context. So like, just like, it's a garbage can. Like, that's what he's like, what are you putting in it? And it's like, garbage. He's
I really walked you like I questioned
you
talked
went in
you.
and reached out and picked up a piece of plastic silver. You're like, so what's this? And I was like, it's a fork. And you're just gonna throw it out, huh? Keith and Kristen, they have you in their house. They feed you, and you're just gonna throw
watched
their
all of it,
silverware
too.
out.
I really just question talked you, huh?
They're gonna just throwing out. You're just gonna throw out all their stuff.
I could have helped you out of that jam, Chaz, but it was too funny for me. So I was sitting there watching and let it go on for like 5 minutes.
You
and
never like stop me from doing dumb shit, man.
Well, I
You just-
eventually stopped. I was like, fudge, they were plastic.
Well, no,
man.
I don't think a lot of people realize that's what he was on about. Like, 'cause a lot of people thought because I thought you were fucking with me. Like, 'cause I was like, yeah, dude. Like,
That's what I was.
yeah.
Dude, I was fucking with you.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I
right.
throw out people's. That's what you do at other people's houses. You throw out silverware because it's baller as fuck. Like, shit, I'll buy you more.
Fuck your couch.
Then you reach that
Had to go buy a
point
new
when you
one.
kept going, and it was like, you see like some girls start to leave the room and stuff. Like,
Everyone's like,
Oh my god,
yeah.
really?
Fudge gonna fight Chaz.
and at some point,
It's going down in the kitchen.
Some fat guy's gonna eat Chaz.
someone comes in and it's just like fudge, they're plastic. You're like, what? What do you mean? It's plastic. I am so sorry.
Oh, what an impression!
For the people listening, they were like silver coated plastic forks. They weren't
Yeah,
like.
and, I mean, I was. It was Super Bowl, so I was.
Well, I appreciate you got my back, man.
I thought niggas throwing out forks, man. I thought people were just chucking forks together. I was like, what? And I think it might be the first time I met you too. So I don't.
It was like the first or
One
second.
of-
We didn't really know each other that
Yeah,
well.
you definitely didn't.
Yeah, we'd run in the same circles. You were just a guy at parties that was also at the same party that I was at sometimes.
How many people that you know from Sparta have a story like this about me, where I'm just a
All of them.
fucking complete cocksucking asshole, and then like 30 seconds in, they're like, "No, dude, complete miscommunication." I'm like, "Sorry, man, I'm Dan. What's going on, dude? I'm Fudge. What's up, man? I'm all right, dude. My bad."
He thought Tim hated him for like ever.
That made a lot of sense, though, man, because I was fucking freaking out at your house one day watching football. I was like ripping my clothes off, running around, screaming in people's faces and shit.
Yeah.
Eventually, Tim, whether he admits it or not, Tim was definitely mad at me that day, dude. That was like the first day he met me, and I was just like topless, like, "Ah!" like in his face, screaming about Giants football.
You talked to him about the Giants with no shirt on? But I mean by talking.
I wasn't talking. I was definitely just fucking screaming.
In Fudge voice, we call
I
it.
was just being a fucking.
But he likes the Giants.
He does. No, he does. It was just one of those things, man. We're all hammered, just being loud and stupid, like probably way too overboard for someone who just met me for the first time.
Oh yeah.
You know, just like way nothing he did. I'm just me, a loud, stupid fucking asshole. And Keith's just like, he's doing it.
Oh,
He's
this
just-
guy.
I'm not gonna stop him.
It's so funny.
It's basically like accidental trolling, I guess, because I'm not planning on doing. The liquor gods take over, man. You know.
I hear you. Before I met you, when people didn't know that I knew who you were already,
Yeah.
like people would be like, Fudge is going to be And they'd be like, yeah, I know.
Oh god,
There's
like,
do you know
is that a
him,
thing
though?
for a little bit?
Yeah, we're like a few people.
Oh my god, please explain it. Please, I never heard this before.
They just say like Fudge is gonna be there, like he's like the loud guy, the big loud guy. Yeah, no, I know who he is. Like I know who he is.
The shirtless,
he
big,
screamed
loud
at-
guy.
He screamed at me too. I'm sure you as well. Oh, I didn't even know it was a
funny.
thing. You didn't even tell me it was a thing. Like, people were like, "Dude, Fudge is gonna be there." It wasn't like now they get it. Now
it
it's
wasn't
like,
a no shit thing. It was more of like mentally prepare yourself.
For
Yeah.
the loudness.
it's that bad, huh?
It's fucking. It's been getting worse. You got better. You've been getting better.
Oh wait, but worse or better because you just said it. You just backpedaled hard in the middle of a sentence, thinking I wouldn't. I've only taken one shot. I can hear everything you're saying.
No. Like I said before, the housewarming party was a little bad.
Yeah. The housewarming party was really bad. I'm actually almost embarrassed that I was that loud because I really was trying to be.
Almost.
Well, I mean, not like full blown, but like I felt a little bit because I just remember coming down hammered, just trying to be like, all right, Kristen's parents, all right, hey, I'm Dan, and Kristen's dad was just like, hi, I'm yada. I don't remember what he said, and I just sit there and I was like, oh no, this is like slow mo where it's like, oh my god, we're gonna get into awkward silence, staring at each other.
First impressions are
Please don't do this, right? So then I'm like, oh, nice to meet you. And he's like, I'm like, no. And I'm like, all right. Walk away.
Well, see you later.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure at that point, I mean, and I probably like memory of a goldfish instantaneously forgot that Chris's parents were there and just started screaming, I guess, about whatever. Stop inviting me places, man. Just leave me home.
It's funny.
Just leave me.
I was outside for most of it, but I remember coming in, and then at one point there was like a definitive moment where like something happened, something like fell, and you were like, "Ah, God damn it!" Like really loud.
What fell?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
I was outside.
Did I drop something?
No, I don't think it was you. It was like someone else bumped something off the table, and you just kind of just
Started screaming?
just started screaming. And then you just see like 4 or 5 people just sign up like, well, we gotta go now. It was night, thank you for having us.
Really?
You see her in the back, like, where's everyone going? Like,
You hear this, Dad? Apparently I'm the embarrassment of the party.
That's fine. And then you were yelling at Kristen. Were you there when he was yelling at Kristen?
I mean, I must have been outside. Or
He was
something. I don't
like, he
remember.
wasn't yelling at her. He was just trying to have a conversation with her, but he was yelling at her. And she's like timid. She was like, Fudge, why are you yelling at me? Like, you could just talk to me.
I really like the baseboards. Like what you've done with the crown molding is excellent.
It was literally that conversation. Just yelling in her face.
I definitely remember the realtor and her husband and just he was pulling up the podcast and I was like, yeah, dude, go to fucking, I like take his phone out of his hands. I'm like, go to fucking iTunes, bro. And he looks and he's like,
I'll bookmark it for you. Like,
and he pulls up the worst label ever. He was like, she farted in my mouth. Is this you guys? I was like, yeah, that's us, man. You'll love it. Hilarious.
I can't wait to see them next because I know they listened to it on the ride home. It's going to be great.
That was a bad episode, man. Like for just people that like first time listen, they were probably like, who in the fuck did we sell a house to? Jesus.
Yeah, well,
there goes the neighborhood.
No, they're cool as shit. They're might have gotten offended. That's possible, but they're cool enough to be like,
I didn't know you
"No,
had
we
a
get it."
realtor at your housewarming party.
Yeah. I didn't know she was
screamed
coming
at
either.
him.
That's baller as fuck.
Yeah, that's how we roll.
Yeah.
They give us like an oil basket thing. It's got some bougie oils and stuff.
They got you bougie oils?
Yeah. From like garlic and oil. Have you ever went in that store, dude?
I've only walked outside. I'm
Oh,
not in the
never
tax
going.
bracket to go through the door.
It's like I just want a little bit of olive oil. Yeah, that'll be $49.50.
Yeah.
It's only an ounce. Yeah, $49.50. Get the fuck out if you can't buy it.
Yeah, I figured it was like because I remember I saw like a copper spoon in the window and it was like $29.
You're like, what?
Yeah, it was like a Coke spoon or something. Like, it was very little.
Dude, I literally like I'm sure the stuff's great, but like,
You guys can pour some shots?
Sure.
I have one pour too.
yeah, sure.
Oh,
It's already been 17 minutes, Chaz. Don't act surprised, bud. You coming here with that not frozen meat, coming into this podcast room.
Yeah.
Don't you follow us on Twitter, Chaz? Okay? Every day, I send my daily tweet to Wendy's and let them know how upset I am
I
that
could
they don't
start.
freeze their meat.
Do you follow me on Twitter?
I might. We follow like 600 and something people.
Things Milky says.
Oh, that's right.
I definitely will. I'll
It's
follow you
not
right
very active because
It's fucking hysterical, though.
Milky started getting upset.
We
because I was reading it.
we got to get everybody back on Twitter and like everybody start like retweeting the fucking Wendy's tweets. Like we gotta get them to like notice. It's just like okay, it's just somebody posts this, no one likes it or retweets it besides like diddles fucking once a week. It's like all right, no. But if we get like 10, 15 people like retweeting it, that might be like oh shit.
Start a movement.
Well,
we
no,
gotta
plus
do?
the algorithm, it'll pick up on that. You'll get more exposure. The more
No,
people like
well,
it, the
of
more
course that's
people
what
see
all
it.
this bullshit's about. But
It should be chronological. I don't like timelines based on likes and what people like see or whatever. I
hear you on that.
remember back in the day it used to be chronological. So you'd go say on Facebook or Snapchat or whatever. It was as things happened.
Right.
It was a much better platform. Now it's like you'll see something where it's like, oh shit, that happened 2 days ago. Like who gives a fuck?
Unless it was a really epic video, though.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, thank God this is still popping the fuck up.
yeah, but it's kind of bullshit now though, man. Because like
But then word of mouth
algorithms has been like fucking shit up. Like Ricky got banned today because he was posting an advertisement for his business, like the jewelry he makes, and he was posting in like other groups or something, and they fucking like banned his post and like banned him and shit. It's like what the because you're fucking not paying for their fucking
What do you
goddamn
say?
advertising. No, it was nothing like nobody reported him or anything. He was just I think he had like some advertising for his like jewelry business, and he was posting it in other groups that I guess he's a part of that's interested in like jewelry and stuff to like advertise his business. Like he does all the time, like any independent business owner on the internet fucking does. And they just, I guess he was doing it too much and fucking, I guess because it was
Facebook banned him or like.
I think
maybe
they banned the post or banned. I don't know, but it's just bullshit now because now
he got flagged for spamming by a robot, basically.
That's probably what
sounds
happened.
like.
I guess that's what
Cheers,
happened.
boys.
Yep. Cheers.
Get a minute.
It's bullshit. I remember I tried to pay Facebook like $100 to boost "Fuck You Tyler" videos. And they're like, no, that's fucking. You can't do it.
Yeah, and I tried to
It's
post.
fucking 202018. There's way more worse words.
You accept money from Russians, like take
I try to post our fucking our goddamn title pic or whatever. Like our why can't I ever like think of anything? Like our profile pic, like our main fucking theme thing. I don't. What's the
profile picture? Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like there's another like more professional word for. I don't know. But or like our logo pic or whatever.
You're asking me and Chaz about something professional.
My apologies, man. Should I just start screaming at you guys? Yeah. So in the picture, Keith's got the bottle that he's in his hand, and it's a Smirnoff. So they're like, "Oh, we can't. You're it's fucking you can't post it or whatever. We can't advertise things with alcohol or blah blah."
But we can buy 500 gift cards with that picture.
Or business.
I bet if
cards.
you blanked out the label. And just
That's what I said.
Yeah, but at this point, it's like you got to stay consistent. Like we have like our fucking main logo theme pick thing, and it's just a stupid pick. Like literally the first episode, I was like, dude, we gotta just take a picture so I can post it as the thumbnail for fucking iTunes. And it's just kind of funny looking. Now I use it for all kinds of shit. Like I'll fucking use it for like promoting episodes, shit like that, whatever. And like for the morning after pills when we don't have guests.
Except this episode, we're going to take a very dumb picture of you. Or if you have one somewhere, feel free to send it to us.
Usually I try to...
dumber looking, the better. Unless you're self-conscious about looking dumb, Chaz.
Oh, no, I've got some really... I have a picture of Mondo Hardbody carrying me like a baby in my underwear.
So that's the picture.
Yeah, like,
it's an idea. It's an idea.
Yeah, but I want to keep it consistent and just stick with it because it's like... that's like the way we are, man. Like nothing's perfect. We don't like plan nothing. Just fucking do it, and that's it. So what? Now I'm gonna blank it out so I can fucking put. You know what I mean? So now I have to use something like a different picture, but that'll still be our main picture. Fuck Facebook, man.
Well, just
fuck them.
You can hold the bottle backwards, but again, you're censoring yourself and altering your behavior.
And then I'm taking a new picture, which is not no redos,
just
man.
for some bullshit reason.
Redos.
Like
I'll show you exactly what I mean.
I love getting banned from Facebook. It's always fun.
They host
This picture
white
last
supremacist
night.
pages and shit, and you can't have a bottle of alcohol.
Come on.
Yeah, I do get you. I get the hate coming.
What does that say? Waits before dates.
Yeah.
Right now the bottom gets cut off, which is like, oh shit, that sucks. But you know what? I ain't taking it again. Mo Bigsley's on his shoulder
picture.
there.
It is. It's
taking a drink?
It's a good action shot.
You got the light. There's light in the background.
There's backlighting, but it's not overpowering.
I think the best part of the picture is you
shading
look at it,
is
you're like, oh, just look at this fucking idiot drinking. And then you're like, wait, what's on his shoulder?
It's like a fucking
That's a big old dick.
18-inch fucking Doc Johnson.
16 inches.
Can I have the bottle there, bud?
It's like, yeah, go for it.
I'll get rid of this, right?
I'm good. I'm just going to sip out my traditional.
Oh, you bought Fireball there, bud?
Well, every time someone comes over...
Are you trying to have people get rid of it?
Yeah, like I know I'm not going to drink it, but I know Chaz will, so I might as well give it to him.
I know a lot of people that I get a lot of shit for liking Fireball, but
I can't do it
I
anymore.
used to love it. Like, before I really knew you, was when my Fireball age was... I always knew you,
It
but
was
like...
so bad. It was so bad.
I always had 3 handles in the freezer. Always.
Dude, there were like every
That's why
party.
you hate it.
Every party there was just like a handle of Fireball, backup handle of Fireball. Somebody bought a 750 of Fireball. Someone's got a flask of Fireball. There was just Fireball bottles everywhere. You wake up the next day feeling like a fucking 1960 Chevy, and you're like, what? And it's just Fireball containers everywhere.
Dude, literally,
it was fucking terrible.
He's
dude.
thinking this one. I mean, that always happened, but
And always at Jack's house, his old apartment.
Literally, this one party we had, like I brought a handle, my buddy Jack brought a handle, his 2 friends brought a handle. And then, like, someone's girlfriend's like, oh, I got a handle of Fireball. We had fucking 5 handles.
And
we're all like, well, what are we drinking, boys?
It's only 30%, so you go, it's just like,
What's
everybody's just
70
shot,
proof?
shot,
no,
shot,
wasn't
shot.
it 35? I think it was 70 proof. Oh, we have a bottle in front of us. Fucking idiots. Thanks, Chaz.
66 proof.
What'd I tell
Ew.
you? 33%, bitch.
You said 30, didn't you?
Oh, fuck you.
33. That is 30.
Technically, it's closer to 35. So, like Bill Cosby raped 56 women. You just say 60.
Or 80, whatever. Or 10, I don't know.
Bill Cosby.
I tweeted that the other day. I was like, when is he going to get charged with the other 53 rapes? No one answered.
Yeah, I saw that. He
Like
wasn't charged on all of them, though?
He got indicted for 3. That's the right word, right? Indicted.
Charged is when you're like charged with it, like you're gonna go to court for it. Convicted is when
Convicted. That's what I'm looking for.
convicted is when
What the fuck is
he was
indicted?
convicted for 3 of them.
Indicted is when you got to show up to big boy court. It's like charged.
Oh, he definitely did
charged,
that.
You show up for like a deposition hearing first, and you know it's just like, what's your name? Do you actually exist? Are you a person? Like, let's put it in our records. But then when you get indicted, it's like you got to start showing up now, motherfucker. You're gonna go to jail.
And you're probably going to go anyway.
Yeah, there's a good chance you'll go anyway, but.
It's the fingers in the pudding and the popsicle and the fingers.
The dogs are pooping and the kids are scooping and the pudding. And
Jim Jeffries is like, as far as rapes go, it's not that bad. You wake up to that hilarious face with a couple of fingers in you.
Back when Jim Jeffries was funny.
Yeah.
He still is.
His
but-
podcast is actually really good. It's like they record it after they shoot the episode of his show,
Oh, okay.
and it's him, and he's got like a guy that he when like he goes out and does shows, he'll open for him. He's pretty funny, and then some broads there. I think it's like 2 or 3 people. Then they'll usually have like a guest or 2 on,
Right.
for the hell of it and shit. But it's definitely good. It's like a 45-minute, hour long. I listen to all of them. They're definitely good.
Nice.
good shit.
You listen to Bill Burr, his stand-up?
Yes, I do.
Fucking excellent, dude.
Yeah, I'm a big fan. I like his views on women, men, a lot of his societal observations.
I love when he's talking about being gay. He's like, it makes sense. He's like, I hate women. Women hate me. We hate each other.
I don't even remember that one.
I like men.
What stand-up is that from?
Men like me.
It's on you because it's on YouTube because I know what he's talking about. Because when I had really bad dry spells, I would watch it and just be like, man, if I
Fuck
was gay,
bitches.
it'd be so easy. Like, man, just being gay would just be like,
Let's get your best friend, adopt a kid, and it's over.
Yeah, just play video games and then like you have to like butt sex and dudes and hair and stuff. And, like,
Dudes with hair.
But then he comes out with the best punchline and the best joke of the most offensive joke in the history of jokes. It's great. He's like, but there's only one problem with being gay. You can't fuck something I respect.
No.
That's bad, but it's good.
He's got to say something different because he's talking about not respecting women.
Yeah.
So
He's talking about being gay, but he can't fuck the dude because he can't fuck something
all right,
he
never mind. I
respects.
think
He couldn't fuck something he respects.
yeah, I can't.
Therefore, he can fuck women.
What a crazy joke. How offensive. I love that. That's a great joke.
It's so funny, dude. When you listen to his podcast, it's like he's still funny, but he's nowhere near as like hardcore as he used to be.
Well, he's on
And-
TV now. He's got to tone it down.
Yeah, and
the whole
he started
rea-
getting tagged by like Tumblr and those sites because like he's not an ally, he's not in the fight with us. He has a lot of problematic views.
He definitely still uses that exact woman voice and makes fun of women all the time. But he always has like his wife come in and bring the kid in and stuff for a little bit. But a lot of the times it'll be like, all right, that's the podcast, and then the guy who like mixes it and sets it up for him will get like clips from a few years ago or whatever, mix different clips from older podcasts, and it like literally goes like night and day out of nowhere. It just kicks in. It's like, yeah, it's the fucking Monday morning podcast, you fucking cunts, and this is what's going. And like, it's just like
This is what's going to happen. So my wife and kids and I yesterday were at
Well,
the
that's what I mean.
daycare
Like,
center.
it goes from like that to, but he's definitely still funny. But it's like his new stand up was definitely pretty good. It was definitely funny.
It was
but
good
it's
for the
not-
first hour and 20 minutes, and then he just went to political rants. Like, come on.
Are you sure you're not mixing up Jim Jeffries?
Yeah, Jim. Oh, you're talking about the.
We were talking about Bill Burr this whole time.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Did I just black out for 5 minutes?
No,
You just pop back in.
We had 3
Yeah,
pages.
Jim Jeffries, man. No, Bill Burr.
We had 2 pages. You were just reading the other one.
Wow. What? Maybe I was thinking about the lasagna, probably. I lost train
The
of thought.
timer
there.
didn't go off yet.
What's-
You smoking weed? You get high?
No, I'm not.
Smoke a little something?
You
Smell a
can
little
have-
something.
Oh wow.
What's it been? 29 minutes? You already forgot something? That's okay. Let's take a shot.
Oh my god. Well, what are you gonna do?
Oh boy.
We're gonna take a shot.
I'm gonna drink out of this bad boy.
I think we've seasoned the listeners enough. We got to start getting some stories out of Chaz. Ones he probably shouldn't tell that he should. So let's figure it out, right, bud?
Oh, I have.
That's
I
the
don't
face
know
where
if-
he's like, oh no.
I don't know
here we
if
go.
we're in enough.
Like, I didn't realize how many of my friends listen to you guys. What
That's exactly why you need to tell the stories,
like,
Chaz.
yeah, no, because I was like, yeah, I'm going on the podcast, and then there were a couple people that very surprised me. I had no idea they actually listened. So they'd be like, oh yeah, have you heard this one? Like that. And you're just like, ah, shit. I was gonna talk so much shit about you.
Well, that's what's hilarious. That's what comedy is
we
about.
have to do.
Just shitting on people you like.
We have to do Chaz's song. It's not the song he's gonna do, but he's got a song. It's fucking excellent.
You got a song yet?
But we gotta wait till we're a little more buzzed. Fucking Milky.
Oh,
something.
Milky went to jail for drinking.
Yeah, he does the Beatles cover, "Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds," except it's Milky went to jail.
Went to jail for drinking.
We could pull that up on fucking somewhere, right?
Yeah, it's got to be somewhere. I can hit up a few friends and just. Have
It was on Facebook at some point.
It's
for
on
like-
Justin somewhere. He
I
doesn't-
can if you can get the actual audio, I can just pop it right into the episode. And we can just listen to it while we record and just laugh our asses off at it.
I can find it.
It's pretty good.
It's out.
Like I said,
Try to get a link if I could download it. I'll fucking scoop it.
I mean, I'll take my first drug with Milky now. Do you guys know how he got his Dewey?
is this before the song?
No, yeah, this was before this. This is what inspired the song.
This is before the first time he had sex? Or no, wrong person. Sorry, I was thinking of Vulture. Sorry.
Yeah.
No, that's not his name anymore.
Oh, Slenderbird?
That's actually pretty good. The Poke Master.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because he had sex.
No, he changed though. I saw him on Monday. He actually
He's all badass now?
Yeah, no, he used
Got a
to
cigarette in his mouth and shit, throws in the ground,
He used
stomps
to
it out
only
his foot.
drink gin and
What's up,
tonics
Chaz?
and look at his feet all the time at a bar. Now he glares at everybody and he only drinks whiskey. And I'm not saying that.
That's what fucking pussy does to you, Chaz.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Turns you into a man at
No,
32.
When I lost my V card, I was like, oh, thank God that's over with. All of a sudden, I was getting.
I gotta
mad.
get to class.
yeah.
Not I gotta get to the bar
That's
and
funny.
wake up.
The
from
bird
work
just
tomorrow.
sitting at the bar and you make a joke at him. Hey, Chaz, why don't you go fuck yourself there, you fucking faggot?
Basically, yeah. That's it
All
was,
of a sudden now he's a goddamn
I don't take any shit anymore.
I was like, yeah,
faggot.
where'd all this?
I'm a
where'd all this
goddamn,
confidence come from. Like,
cowboy.
You trying to get, you finna to get fucked up, Chaz?
Reach for this guy, Chaz.
it was funny though, because in the bar when I saw him, I was like, hey, name redacted. I heard you fucked a bitch, and just some woman's just like, check please, and I was like, oh, sorry I offended you.
Was it you?
I heard you got your dick wet.
You dip your noodle, bro?
So that's like the first case. I mean, I don't even know if I've ever met the bird, but the first legitimate 40-year-old virgin. I know he's not 40, but I'm just using a movie reference that we've known and met. Think of even the hardcore nerds that we know, super hardcore, way out of the closet nerds.
They pulled one out.
They still some of them might have had sex even before me. I mean, I lost it in senior year of high school, so not really early, but not late.
I was
either,
17,
but
and it's definitely
I was 17 too,
and a girl definitely took pity on me, held my hand the whole way through. Let's go to your house. Why do you want to go to my house? That's weird. Let's go into your room. Oh, but we have a TV.
You want to
in
see
the
my
TV room.
PlayStation 1 game collection?
Yeah, it was exactly like it was like we're in the TV
I got
room
the
right
original
now.
cover of Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah, the DVD player's in this room. My bedroom does not have the DVD player.
Let's get the fuck upstairs.
Yeah. Oh, you're taking your shirt off. Why? Is it hot? Should I turn the AC on? Is something wrong? It was. I really had to be walked through it.
That happens, man. We got to.
Yeah, but then the first time you kick the door open.
Right after it
Take her
happens,
dad's whiskey off the shelf.
Yeah,
I guess your
thank
dad's-
God that's over with. I'm about to fucking get some puss.
It was so funny when I saw the Poke Master, Cooney,
I don't know how much.
Poinsett.
I mean, the Pokemaster works, But the bird's still up there.
Yeah,
Bird's the word,
but I saw Ambasani. They were on the
Beekman?
car. They're going to Beekman.
As in he's got a beak and he's a man. Well, he's a bird. Beak
a bird.
bird.
He's a man.
Beak bird.
But yeah, I saw him on. I like shook Tim's hand or whatever, and Poinsett's hand. I looked at the vulture. I'm like, "Oh, congrats, man!" And he like went to go shake my hand. I was like, "Nah, I don't want to touch that."
Yeah, no, he's above it all. He's got like this he's like a one. He got it in, and now he has this like. He's like, I know where I stand now. Like, I know where I'm at.
I know where I stand.
The line in the sand has been drawn, and like, I don't need your fucking sarcasm.
With
Fuck
my
you.
dick.
Like,
You think he told his mom?
Why is the bird even friends with any of you guys, man?
You know,
I actually have had a lot of heart to hearts with him.
You guys,
I've had one before he got laid. I gotta go check the lasagna.
yeah, grab the other bottle there, bozo.
Yeah.
Maybe grab another Shreeps too for fuck of it, please. Ken.
One of those.
Oh yeah, okay. No, fuck it. You guys just left him in the dust? Like you guys all got laid and just left this poor guy behind?
I wasn't as great, and I wasn't friends with him then. I still actually have one friend who is a virgin. I've got one friend left now.
How old is the friend? We'll be nice. We won't mention his name.
Yeah, I wouldn't. He's 29. And I spoke to him recently about it, and he got upset with me because I implied that he might like dudes, it was just like, dude, you've never had the experience, but I've seen you're close with a lot of your guy friends, and you seem to, kind of like your guy friends, like a lot, like it.
Do you like cock? You can just admit it. Just say it, and then we'll move on.
There's nothing wrong with it, but like, dude, I'll help you get all the fucking butthole you want. We gotta start defining.
I know a couple gay guys.
Yeah, it's like we just gotta start defining terms here, and like,
You know what I think it is? Because there was one time I had a dry spell. It was the longest I had.
how long's your worst one?
It was like a year and a half. It was pretty gnarly. I've heard around the same. I've heard a little worse, but for the most part, it was a pretty normal upbringing. I like senior year, I lost
Mine was
my
like
virginity.
2 years, yeah.
And like, I had a little fun here and there when I was young, and I was like, like 21, and was one of the only people who had an apartment, so it was like easier, even though I was like a fat shit. to get laid,
No,
you
if
know
you're
what I mean?
21 with an apartment, you're in. Like,
So like
your dumb friends are like, how high school girls come over? He's 21 years old and he has an apartment.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I want Jesus Christ, I'm not fucking raping anybody, or what is that? What's the rape that's not really rape because they want it but they're too young? Statutory, not statutory raping anybody.
Yeah, I was like, if they're over 18.
Chaz has a great story about that, but we probably shouldn't tell it.
We can't tell statutory rape. That's way too incriminating.
It wasn't though.
There's
But it was.
There's laws on state books that if the parents sign the daughter,
We're gonna move on with statutory rape before.
okay.
It's a great story.
I'm sure it's hilarious, but we can't. It's extremely incriminating, man.
No,
No, it's not. It's all legal. I don't want. It's not my story. Fuck yeah, no, I don't fuck teenagers.
Oh, it's not you?
Yeah, no, hell no.
Oh.
Yeah, shit.
He will be listening.
Yeah.
Before we get to that, what I'm trying to say
I
is
fucked
that
2 teenagers ever, and it's only because I was also a teenager.
there you go.
Yeah, but no, this is like, this is.
It's crazy.
So we should tell a story. So I'm gonna pour it. But all I'm trying to say is that I think if you get to a point where you don't lose your virginity and you just start like, I'm sure you probably just get used to it. Like during my dry spell, I just
What's a
mentioned,
dry spell?
It's where you don't have sex for like.
I know.
he's just being. Don't answer him.
I know, but like. I mean, it's gotta be. I went to automotive school. I was in automotive school for like a year and a half.
you just get like content and complacent with like, do I really need pussy that bad? Like, I'm enjoying being single at the moment. Like, yeah, I'm not getting laid. It sucks, but it's like.
I told myself that at like the 1 year point where it was like, you know what, I'm living life.
And then like
I'm doing me.
and then a year and a year and a day, you're like, all right, dude, I need to fuck.
Yeah, but within a week,
Help!
Yeah,
Sticking your head the way.
like help. I just gotta see where my moral compass lies to see how low I would stoop to get fucked at this point. Like, it was,
We know this too. You gotta like go out. You gotta buy random chicks drinks. You gotta hope that they like you. You gotta like
Easy solution. I got it.
buy a hooker. Loophole, man.
Well, if you with easy legal solution, pick up Tinder.
Tape it.
You get really
Well, no,
hammered.
it's so easy with Tinder now. With
Yeah,
Tinder,
but-
Tinder I wasn't around when I had.
See,
my
I
dry
refused to
spells.
use Tinder when I was single. I never used it.
See, but it could be even easier. You're swiping for the chicks that look good. No. You find the biggest cow out there. And you go like, listen, lady,
Yeah, no.
here's the deal.
if you, yeah.
It's been a year. What? You want to do this or what? 99% of the time, you're getting that.
Absolutely. He's 100% correct.
Just saying. Anyone out there listening in a dry spell?
How do you
suck
think
it up, man?
How do you think I ended my 2 years?
Oh, well, I have standards. I don't want to have sex with something. Bro, it's been a year. You know who else has standards? The broad's looking at you. So go fuck a fat chick, get it over with, build some confidence, work your way up.
No, and it absolutely worked because like as soon as I ended that 2 year dry spell, like with Fat Festival Girl, like it was.
FFG, baby.
She had the most impressive drug collection I've ever seen in my entire life. She literally had a suitcase with alphabetized drugs inside of it. Like it went from 5-MeO.
So in case you're really high, you know where to go for what you're looking for.
All the way down to like Yagurba or something. It's some like South American root that has MAOIs in it. Like it was.
What's MAOI?
They put in antidepressants and stuff.
It's like what white people think is too spicy.
Yeah. No, it's like they put in antidepressant drugs and stuff, but I guess it comes from a root.
Okay.
But like this girl had a fucking straight up suitcase of just drugs.
Was she a drug dealer?
No, she was not, because it was all small batch. You know, like she had maybe one
Just
or two
shit that-
doses in each thing.
Just like took pride in her drug collection.
She catfished me. Because, like, when I saw her on Tinder, I saw this, like, fly girl that did hula hooping.
Dude, it's the classic. It's
Yeah.
this fat bitch with huge titties, and they're taking a thing only from the bottom of the tits up, and you're like, all right.
No. She was hula hooping in her pic, and she was, like, thin. And
6 years ago.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I go to the house, this girl answers the door, and she just looks like the
Jabba the Hutt comes out.
Yeah.
This is bad.
very not aesthetic. Not aesthetic.
Lift my titty up so I can get out of the door.
Come on, you pussy, stop crying.
You know, like, oh, I'm here for Steph. Like, are you her sister? Because I'm looking for her.
No
She's
way.
like,
Did
yeah.
you say that to her?
Yeah. Like, you know, it's like I'm looking. She's like, "What do you mean? I am Steph. You want to watch a movie or something?" And I was just like, so I thought like I'm getting fucked with her here.
She probably had to feel so bad. Just when Mega
she's
Clit,
still-
that little Mega Clit
I don't think
popped
she
out.
felt bad because
No.
she was trying to trick him.
like,
She's
yeah,
like, I'm gonna get this fucking
she
skinny
had to know
ginger
she-
over here
Yeah,
with my fake picture.
absolutely. Like she's like, I want that redhead dick. Like, but we're sitting on the
Or
couch.
if the carpet matches the pews.
I want that day one.
That's a Paul Rudd line, by the way.
Paul Rudd's awful, dude. Why you got to bring up Paul Rudd right
I'm trying
now?
to piss you off, you fucking dick.
Oh, I keep corner eyeing her on the couch. I'm just like, is this really her? Like, when's her sister gonna come home? like what? Like, so at some point,
it was a video of her hula hooping from like 8 years ago or
it was
something?
just,
What the
a
deal?
picture of her. Like, yes, and then
The camera really far back so she looks skinny. Was it a
Eventually-
really big hula hoop?
Eventually, we go to her room. I see the same fucking picture on her wall, and I'm like, hey, like, this is your Tinder picture, right? Like that. She's like, yeah, that was me in high school, and I'm like, how old are you now? She's like, I'm 26, and it was like, Jesus Christ,
That's
like
like
what
8 years.
happened? Yeah, like what the fuck, like. She's like, it's like why? Like you can see the resemblance, right? Like I'm still the same. And it was like, you know, the same, but she was easily 80 pounds heavier on like a 5'1" frame. And it was, ugh. And then she gave me ketamine. And I'd never done it before. So like she's like,
Keep telling every single detail of the story, please.
So she's like, oh, like you want to do ketamine? I'm like, yeah, I've never done it before. Like, sure. So she's like,
That's what she opens with. Not like, hey, you want a beer? And then eventually 5 beers in, she's like, hey, you want some ketamine?
I
So-
did ask that. Like, I was like, you got like a beer or something? She's like, I got weed if you're into that type of shit, which should have been my big
You
red
fucking
flag.
pussy.
Like, because the way she said it, it wasn't like if you're in that type of shit. It was like if you're into that type of pussy shit. Like that was the tone she used. So
trying to fucking Bill Cosby, and you wake up getting fingered in your asshole by this hula hooping bitch.
I've got red flags going up, and I was like, yeah, like I'll do some ketamine. Sure.
Red flags are up, but I'm gonna do ketamine.
I told 2 people I know. I was like, I'm at this house at this address. Like, if I don't show up in the next 2 days, like this woman, you know, murdered me and dumped my body somewhere. So
What ketamine? That's horse tranquilizer, right?
yeah, it's a veterinary tranquilizer.
It's what
Who decided? Like,
all
who's
the kids that like that new techno fucking.
But like, who was the
It's a
first
hot
one
drug.
to do
It's
it?
a very
like,
hot drug.
Hey, pass me that horse tranquilizer. I'm gonna test her out.
They
Like,
use it in anesthesia. In the 60s, they would anesthetize people with like massive doses of it. And then they were like, oh, this gives people like visions and makes them think and stuff. So like,
I'm a horse.
I've always been.
I've realized my true calling.
I'm Sarah Jessica Parker.
So the girl's like, all right, well, I'll give
Serica.
you, like, I'll give you a bump or whatever. And I'm like, okay, sure. So like, I'll
So what do you
lean over.
snort it?
Yeah. It's just well, it comes in a liquid from the veterinary, and you have to microwave it. Like you get this liquid, you put it on a plate.
So you can freebase if you want.
You grab Milky's
guess.
Hot Pocket. You grab the ketamine. You're good to go.
So it gets put on a plate. She microwaves it, turns it into this powder.
Wow, it turns into powder after.
You evaporate it, and then
yeah.
it becomes like this like white crystalline powder. so I do this bump, and immediately after I do it, she goes, "I just killed you," and I flip the fuck out. Like I stand up, I'm like, "What the fuck is wrong with you, bitch? I'm calling the fucking cops." If if you did a fucking dose that I'm gonna die, like I swear to God, she's like,
Keep in mind that you had sex with this woman at the end of the night, so this is an amazing story.
so like like, like that.
You're there for 5 minutes, take a bump of ketamine, and you're screaming at this fat bitch, telling her you're gonna fucking
So we'll call the
freaking
episode.
the fuck out.
So she gave me ketamine.
Yeah, I guess that's probably what I should call it. Let's actually remember that because we've been forgetting episode names lately, and I've been having to make them up.
It's a good note. But so
you're screaming at this fat broad.
yeah, so I'm fucking yelling, like I'm gonna fucking call my friends. I already have 2 friends that know that I'm fucking here. So if you just killed me and you want to fucking overdose me, like fuck you, because it was at the time where that was a thing going on Tinder where people would. People were bringing. Normally, it was guys bringing over girls. They
Right.
drug them.
But in
and
this
then
case-
they
He would have been the
overdose.
only guy in the history of.
Yeah, but in that
and-
case, she outweighed it pound for pound. She could have taken him probably.
Yeah, and your
Pound
mind's
for
racing.
pound.
Yeah, so she's like, well, this is maybe a dose for her, but I'm 1/3 the size of her. So like, fuck, like this might
Which is
do
the
me in.
least thing you want to do. You want to like relax at that point and be like, all right,
Yeah, so
let's
the
not freak out.
She ends up talking me down, and she's like, you gotta relax. You just gotta. And I was like, you said you'd fucking kill me, like fuck. And she's like, oh, I didn't mean that. I meant I just gave you a massive dose. So like, so that's not like a big dose. She's like, no, it's just a bump. You want to do more? And so I'm like, well, like,
Meanwhile, she grabs like a handful. She's like,
yeah, no, that's exactly what
"See,
happened.
this is what I do," and you're like,
Yeah,
"Jesus."
that is exactly what happened. She's like, she's like, no, see, you can do a lot. Look, and she proceeds to rail 2 fucking lines.
Jesus.
Like, so I'm sitting.
Broad actually sounds hilarious.
She was fun. She was just.
Freaking you the fuck out. She calls you. She trolls you.
She was not attractive, and she was a boring person without drugs. So.
Well, you guys took drugs, so there you go.
Yeah, so that's all that matters. Yeah. So for the most part, she was fun.
All right, so she blew down a couple lines, made you look like a pussy because you were like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, because I flipped out because I'd never seen her. I'd never seen Kay before. So eventually, like, she's like, does your body start feeling light? And like, ketamine's weird because it's a disassociative. So like, you feel detached from your body. Like the effect of the drug is like, you're in your head and you're in control, but
Your body's just floating away.
you're operating
Some
here.
Doctor Strange shit.
You can look at yourself and stuff like that. Like it's very very it's kind of psychedelic in that.
Yeah.
So it's a very very bizarre drug. So like you get up to go to the bathroom and you have no motor function. You're just walking like a fucking robot all the time.
Dude, that bitch is probably just breaking fucking walls down as she's walking through the hallway.
Well, no, she's like, as you know, I'm a hula hooper. Like, I go to festivals and do this. Like, do you want to see a light show? And it was like, yeah, sure. So she's like spinning these sticks, and I was like, this is boring, and you're ugly. Like, I don't want to see this. Like, and then at that point, you're like, let's do more ketamine then. So we start doing more and more, and then eventually,
You probably got to a point where you bumped it up to where it was kind of fun watching her play with plastic or whatever.
No,
right?
she gets to the point. She's like, can I bump it off your dick? She just says it right out. Just
Bitch ain't pulling no punches.
Yeah,
man.
no. Like there was
There's no bush to beat around. I mean, I'm sure she had a bush, but you know.
I didn't touch her. I didn't do anything like that. She just stands up and says like, "Can I do one off your dick?" And it was just like,
Yes.
You know, and I'm looking down, and then I'm looking at her.
Look at the
and I'm
watch. 2 years? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
like,
you may.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I mean, if you were hotter, like, and she's like, I can fix that. And it just immediately goes down. So it was like,
Here's the deal, though, man. You're about to tell a part of a story that includes. It doesn't matter. Any woman blowing drugs off your penis. It's pretty intense. It's pretty badass.
It was like a check mark.
I've never had any women blow any drugs off of my penis.
Yeah, like it was a check mark on my bucket list, and I was like, cool. Like bitch did drugs off my dick. Cool. Like that's checked off. That's off the old bucket list.
You know why I'm slow tonight, man? Like
That's good. He's carrying us with
thank God,
ketamine, man.
I just when you said no one's blew drugs off my dick, I was gonna go, well, it's too small of a dosage. Which is a good joke, but usually I'm right out with those.
Yeah,
Tonight
you should have
I'm
been better.
off.
That would have been good because I even laughed when you just barely pretended to tell the joke. That's a good one.
Let me. I'm gonna start drinking more, boys. Give me a minute. I'm gonna fix myself.
I'm ready to go with a shot.
Once you get the 2 drinks,
I hope we're not done with the story because the details are absolutely
Chaz,
amazing.
you got to cover that fireball.
Exhilarating.
It's gonna make me vomit.
Yeah, no problem, dude. I completely understand. It's like people that listen to 311. Like I understand why they don't like them. I like that band, but
I like 311.
I totally understand.
I get it, though.
I've liked
totally
311 since
understand
I was
why
like
people-
7, though. So
Me too. Yeah.
Well, literally-
I've liked 311 for a very long time.
Me too.
but-
But I literally showed Chris. She's like, I never heard 311. I was like, really? So I popped like 4 songs on. And she's like, this band sucks. I was like,
Yeah, a lot of people don't like. And
I was like, they kind of do.
Dude, they do like huge
I-
fucking booze cruises, man.
yeah.
They do like
I
these
understand-
3-4 day cruises where
I
they play a
understand
bunch
why
of music.
people don't like them, but at the same time, I like them, and I've seen them live over 10 times. And every
See,
time
I've never
it's
seen them
fucking
live.
awesome. So
I've seen.
wish
I
I'd
saw
seen
them live at Mount Creek. It was awesome.
yeah, no, they're really fucking good live.
So
if you're into that type of thing.
So a fat chick's blowing you.
Well, yeah.
Well, no, she's about to blow the. We haven't gotten there. She's about to blow the ketamine off your dick.
Yeah, she already
Blowing
blew me.
meaning snorting it.
She already blew me to get it up. She just put her mouth on it a little and like, fat chick blowjobs.
They got to be the best, right?
Fat chicks.
It's like you don't know. I'm sorry.
All right, they're the best.
Yeah. You said that while you rolled your eyes, like it's like wow, that sounds
I didn't say
fascinating.
that. I didn't say that to be a dick. I just said it because I knew it'd be funny. But after I said it, I was like, "Fuck, man, that might kind of be true." I don't.
Oh, I don't care.
But
It's funny. Like we used to have a lot of female listeners, and they probably shut this episode off. Oh, fuck them.
yeah,
It's not them we're talking about. Maybe.
maybe not. What if it's that one girl? Anyway, so she does the.
All right. So the estrogen Hulk's blowing you to get it up so she can blow ketamine off your cock.
Yeah, gets it up and sets up a bump.
She turned green.
on the tip of my D. She
That's
does
a no.
it, and she's like, what the best part about this is that I can't feel my mouth or my body, and like,
Or my asshole.
and that really
It's what you wanted her to say, specifically about her butthole.
No, you don't do anal with
Nah,
fat chicks.
yeah,
man.
you never do anal with fat chicks. That's like
Never.
a life rule.
Well, there's a shower next to the bedroom, probably. God forbid.
It was her parents' house. She'd been.
I guess her parents were at home.
sweating
There was a lead up to it, because when you meet someone new and they're a potential even sexual partner that could be a one night stand, you're still taking into account their background and whatnot. She's like, I've been unemployed for 4 years. I get money from hula hooping at festivals, all this stuff. You're just like, you're just fucking not attractive at all. Like there's not, even if you because you can be a fat chick and still be funny, and you can still be
You're gonna repossess my honey.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, she drove.
My dad won't pay the payments anymore.
She drove a Scion XB with the one of the rear doors was not the right color of the car. It was.
We got it from the dump.
Yeah, just go to the junkyard type deal. But
I actually feel pretty shitty that I'm like 31 and just talking like a shit ton of shit about this fat chick that I've never met in my life.
No, Chaz is.
It's just,
yeah.
We're just laughing.
but it's just so goddamn funny.
She deceived me, so you really have no moral qualms about it. This girl did deceive me. Like I went to her wall, was like, "Is this you?
Yeah,
'Cause that's your picture." And that
Fat
girl,
bitch who's in front of me. Is this you?
because you're
as
pretty
a skinny
hot.
person.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you're pretty hot right there, and I'm looking at like a Rosie O'Donnell that looks dope sick right now.
Rosie
All right.
O'Donnell had
So
a
she
dick
blew
hole in
you,
her
blew the
underwears.
ketamine, and then said some stuff, and you don't want to do anal for whatever reason.
No, so then she's like, she's like, do you want to have sex? I'm like, and ketamine makes you very, it's drugs. Anyway, the drugs make you very open to things. And I just straight up just go, no. She's like, well, I did all this. Like, I think it's, like we could just lay down and have fun. I'm like, nah, I just want to lay down by myself and just be with my thoughts right now. Like, just straight up, like,
Not giving a shit about
no, I don't give a fuck.
Lady
about
Hulk.
It. Yeah, no, because at that point, like, I don't care anymore. It's done.
Ketamine kicked in.
yeah. Like I watched this. No, but this was what was weird about this girl. She had a whole program.
Oh no, not the suitcase full of drugs.
Yeah.
The asking to blow ketamine off your penis.
Yeah, no.
The fact that she lured you in with like a hula hoop and 80 pounds.
What was suspect was to me.
Now what is suspect? All of a sudden,
what's suspect is her bedroom is wired up for a light and soundscape show.
of course it was.
In her parents' house, though. Like, it'd be cool if it was like, yo, this is my pad. Like,
I don't think it would ever be cool.
And I mean, it could be if you do a lot of drugs, but like,
Well, I guess anything could be cool if you do a lot of drugs. So I'll give you that.
yeah. But so
I just can't stop making fun of her now. I've gotten rid of the morals. They're out the window.
Well, thank God.
good,
We're all
yeah.
on the same page again.
Excellent.
I'm gonna take a shot. Keep going.
I'll join you on that.
Well, there you go.
So yeah, like so she starts this light show or whatever, and she's just lying there, and she's like, "You sure you don't? You sure sure you don't want to have sex with me?" Because like
She's gonna keep asking you. Are you sure?
Yeah, well, she thought it would just naturally lead to that, but once my load's gone, I have no interest.
Oh, you blew the low when she blew you?
Oh yeah, I just
Oh, see,
Jesse, you
I
gotta
thought
add that in.
I thought, yeah, you.
Oh.
Did he come? Jesus Christ! There's just some things you don't say.
I just thought that was assumed, but yeah.
No, I don't. Well, I thought she would blow you to get your hard, then blow the ketamine off, then shit would start getting freaky. That was my assumption.
Yeah, she did that.
Why is she gonna blow you and then you nut in her mouth? And I'm sure she swallowed because clearly she's pretty desperate. And then do drugs off your
Also hungry.
what soon soon to be flaccid penis because you just came.
No,
Sometimes it hangs around for a few, but
the time it was she got me hard,
blew
got
you,
it up, blew it,
blew
and
the
then
ketamine, finished you.
Yeah, finished.
See, she made a great mistake. Broads and other broads, don't before you get what you want, don't finish the man off. If he's if he starts doing the, stop what you're doing. Because once that load's gone, ladies, you're not getting what you want. Okay, that's the only.
Well, no.
That's the only thing keeping that guy going.
No.
Sit at the tip.
No, that's false. Because if I actually care,
I love
about
you,
the,
babe.
If,
This
if,
isn't about.
if I care about the person, I will, follow through, and I'll always finish that.
Yeah,
job.
no.
All right, give me a minute.
I'm being a complete asshole,
But if it's some Tinder slut, fuck that. No, hell no. Like I'm no. Fuck
But you couldn't go anywhere because you were blown out on ketamine, so you were like, all right. I can't
Yeah,
wait
exactly. Yeah,
along.
no, yeah. You can't walk on that shit.
You drove there?
I drove.
So you
there.
were stuck.
Yeah, you were stuck there.
Yeah,
Just sit in bed. Fuck, I hope the
And
parents
like,
don't
have
show
you
up.
guys ever done DXM or anything like that? It's in the
No.
same class of drugs. It makes you walk like a robot. So because all like your motor
I can
functions,
do that sober. I'm a big.
it makes your motor functions like a computer. Like you're just on off. So you walk of just like move arm forward, move right
Cheers.
leg forward, move other leg forward. Like you have to like that's how you walk. You look like if you ever see people K'd out, that's how they. I understand why now the way that the wooks move the way they do.
Not good for hula hooping though.
No, but I mean, but she had like 25 other drugs. It was really impressive. I hit her up for acid like 2 months ago, and she just said she said never text me ever again.
Well, when did this happen? When did this occur? That what you're talking about?
Oh God, fucking like a year and a half. No, even more than that. At least a year.
Do you mind if we go live on Instagram?
Yeah.
I feel like we should wait till the ketamine jokes are over.
That's
right?
why I want to go live.
I don't care.
She doesn't care.
So
Yeah, I mean, if you care, I mean, either way, this will eventually be
No, I
posted.
don't care.
it's up to you, Chaz.
No, it's fine. Just keep talking to me to keep me going, because otherwise I'll lose my train of thought and then like the story's over.
I apparently already did at some point. All right, so yeah, so you're laying in bed. The light show's going on.
Yeah,
She's still trying to bang you.
Yeah. And then eventually, I shoo her away. Was like in her own house, and I was
Real
like,
quick to interrupt, just to update the live listeners. Our buddy Chaz here on the hashtag Shots for Likes podcast live viewers. We are now talking about our friend Chaz, who went on a Tinder date to a plump woman's home who had a suitcase of drugs, who blew ketamine off of his penis, and now we are at where we're at. Go ahead, Chaz.
So yeah, well, excellent introduction. But
You're welcome.
So we're just lying in bed, and she keeps trying to do that thing where like she touched on the end of my elbow, like we're lying.
You're all
in bed.
fucked up, like, get out of it!
Yeah, get away from my elbow! You think it's a fly or something? You're like, fuck, what the fuck? And it's just like, it's just me. It was like, oh, okay, never mind. Like, okay, whatever. And it's like, do you like the light show? And it was like, I'd prefer if you just didn't talk anymore. Did
you actually say that to her?
I was really mean to her, and I kind of feel
sounds
bad about it. Yeah, I was actually really mean to her, but she deceived me. The whole premise of me being there was false. So therefore, you can throw everything else out the window because she deceived me to be there. And it was like, yeah, your drug collection's impressive, your head's impressive, your
head's impressive. I just realized what you meant.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah,
what was
the
what
glow
about her
stick-
head was
glow-
the penis sucking
glow
head.
stick stuff's impressive, but you are incredibly unattractive, and you're not a good person, and you're not going to go anywhere in life. And I feel bad that I came here, but at the same time, I've had like a 2-year dry spell, and thank God.
So the dry
that the
spell went
shit's-
away just from a BJ? Or did you eventually have sex with this woman? Yeah, Chad!
Mom,
That's what I was hoping
pots and
for.
pans.
All right, so keep going.
So eventually, she's like, well,
I like how you had Drew be the other way, though. I was like, maybe he didn't fuck her.
so eventually she's like, well, I have some coke, and I was like, well, if you want to give it to me, we can do that, but just saying, like, I know you want, like, I didn't say it verbatim, but basically, like, you want this dick. My dick doesn't work on coke. It doesn't. If I do coke, I'm just limp dicked. Any stimulants or anything like that, none of my, I can't reproduce as a human being. It doesn't work.
Perfect.
Thank
It's
God.
male birth control.
Yeah,
We should start that movement and make coke legal.
Do coke, no kids. Do coke, no kids. We'll make shirts. Do coke, no kids.
So
Hashtag shots for likes.
I don't think I would want to have sex on coke because I'd be like 5 minutes in and be like, well, I really want to go do some more coke, so I'm going to have to stop
Does
this.
your vagina have coke?
the girl throws a curveball, and she goes, well, oh, you're one of those types of people. Well, I have a Roxy 30. And immediately I'm like, fuck, I can fuck like a champ on that shit. She's like, I already washed off the time release in the sink. So.
Get the fuck out of here.
No, I'm like
What does that mean?
they coat some of like the opiate pills or whatever for
Right,
the
so
older
it
patients.
slowly goes
like,
through your system.
And I guess you,
Bitch was a pro.
yeah, you can wash it off and then you like rub. I watched her do it. Like you rub it off and then like it just becomes a pure pill, just oxycodone
Gotcha.
30. So she's like,
Why'd she have so many drugs?
they were alphabetized. They were fucking I'm not joking.
Dan, are you listening to me?
Yeah, I'm not joking. Like this was a suitcase that was alphabetized, like running from numbers, even number. It started at 5 MEO-AMT because I remember I paid attention to the first one.
Numbers go first.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, and then it went, and I was like, that shit's alphabetical. Like I remember noticing that, but so she's like, oh, like yeah, take this, and was like, all right, and then she's like, well, here, this is I was gonna say she gave me more ketamine, but she didn't. That would be a lie. Once she gave me, I said, go on, like, then she's like, come here, and it was just like, fuck. But she was right.
Involuntary erection now because you popped the fucking thing. You're like, oh, god damn it, I have a boner now.
No, it wasn't even like that. It was the way, like, because there's two types of people. There are cocaine people and there are opiate people. Cocaine people are their own class. There are opiate people that are in their own class. once I was, she's like, you want to do coke? And it was like, yeah, whatever. I could take it or leave it. Shit, I could do it all night. And I'll be the only person at a party that'll just, just be like, fuck it. And everyone else is like, well, where do we find more? Can we borrow money from you? And it's like, just go to sleep. It's fine. And then there's opiate people that are like, they won't be like that in a night, but then like 2 days later, they'll be like, can I have money? Just like, my car broke down and I need gas money. I swear to God. Like,
that's all it's for.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
To use $2 of gas and the other 18 for coke.
Like, so, like, she just gave me that, and she's like, she just knew her drugs. The girl just knew her drugs.
She's like, I'm gonna feed him the certain amount of each drugs until he
that will equal to a boner.
Yeah.
No matter who I am.
Like, in retrospect, it's like, well, I'll give him ketamine to loosen him up. I'll offer him coke, and then if he says no to that, if he doesn't like coke, he likes opiates because he already did ketamine, so he likes one or the other. So,
I fooled this motherfucker before he even realized.
Gotcha, bitch.
Mm-hmm. So then she pounced on me.
Now describe that, because
I need some detail, but like I need to know.
You say pounce.
So you popped it. You popped this pill. How much time between you guys popping these pills and then you actually?
Probably 40 minutes, because I was sitting there like just like the last thing I said, I was like, this is like a weird combination, and I just felt a hand grab my face and just bring it to.
She took you with one hand, lifted you by the head, and
come here, son.
Put you in the sexual position.
My titty.
The sexual position that she preferred, with one hand, and you're just like whatever.
We were like lying on the bed like a crosswise. So
see, that makes more sense because you said pounce, and I'm thinking there's no way this big lady's pouncing.
No, it was more of like if he was like, she just kind of did this and was just like that, and I was like, I'll go along with this, and then I just felt that like a hand get thrust. I felt a hand get thrust down into another region, and was like, but at the same time was like, do you have protection?
Well, that was smart of you.
No.
Even on ketamine, you could still go. You got a condom?
So she said no, and you kept fucking?
No, she said no, but I had my backpack in the room, and I was like, well, don't worry about that, because I have things in my back. And she's like, why do you care so much? And I was like, if you were smart, unlike me, you'd be like, this is the time for me to walk away. But I was like, well, this is, at least I had the intelligence to be like, this is time to wrap it up. Like,
this is the one.
Yeah.
This is the one where I'm finally going to use it. I bought it 10 years ago.
Yeah. It's very close to expiration, but this is one of those.
This is the one I need it for.
Well, at least if there was a chance of getting her pregnant, she'd probably accidentally kill the baby with a bunch of drugs anyway, so.
Well, no, that I left in the morning after napping, and then I went home, and that was pretty much that. Was like, oh, can I hit you up for LSD sometime? Because I do like to do LSD probably like twice a year. And she's like, yeah, sure. And then I hit her up for
hoping that would include dick, but it didn't.
No, dick.
How long did you fuck her for?
No, just that once. That was
no, but how long? It was 40 minutes in between the opiate, and then her, I guess, raping you. So how long did she Bill Cosby you for?
5 minutes, I would say.
You got lucky. She only that. Now, did she end it or you end it?
I ended that. Which is bad, because usually on opiates you can't finish. Like, I could.
Yeah, but at this point you were kind of just forced into having sex with this behemoth.
It wasn't even like. I'm not gonna say it wasn't consensual. At the same time, I was very.
It's a weird situation.
Yeah, it was just one of those.
If it was
sexual situations.
If it was reversed, you'd be in a lot of trouble.
You think she slipped?
Yes.
You think she slipped some Viagra? I just realized what you said. You think she slipped some Viagra in your opiate?
Nah. No. I think it was.
Dick just worked.
I was also on a 2-year dry spell, like that. Like the whole premise of it. Like I had gone. Like I would never.
That's gonna say a lot about this broad, considering you were in a 2-year dry spell and she blew you. And even though she blew you anyway, like you probably still should have been like, I'm not even really attracted to her, but this is sex and we're all blown out on drugs. This is a great night. And you were just now like, this hula hooping fucking cunt. Like
this hooved woman.
Like that's
Well,
that's how rugged this bitch was. Huh?
I couldn't. You couldn't drive after that. Like what?
What else are you gonna do? Right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like you're there. Like you're like, oh yeah, I did the ketamine. Fuck.
I wonder how many guys she's done this to.
I wouldn't. It seemed like it was like a thing because she
No protection. I don't have any. You're like, thank fuck I do.
Yeah.
She had a plan. The dirty motherfucker.
What a way to end a 2-year dry spell.
Yeah. Right? It was right when I got back
That's
from
up
auto
there
school.
on top stories in this podcast for sure. I did not
great.
picture you coming on here and just being like, all right, well, I'm going to blow your guys' mind for 40 minutes with this fucking drug lord cow I fucked.
So, what was the first time when you contacted her afterwards?
It was probably like 6 to 8 months later, just being like, "Hey, I want to do LSD for July 4th."
No dick.
Yeah.
Just drugs.
With like an emoji with the no thing and an
Over the eggplant.
Yeah. Well,
That's a great emoji.
She's like, "Well, like I'm busy right now. Like, hit me up later." So I did it like a week and a half later. Got no response. Did it another week later. Was like, like you're the only person. You had a fucking suitcase full of LSD. Like I
You
know.
hit her up. You hit her up in May just in case if it took a while.
Yeah, like it wasn't like I was hitting her. I wasn't hurting her for that pussy. Fuck. Ew.
No, I'm saying you hit her up in like May because you wanted it for July 4th and you needed time because you said it was like a week and a half, no answer, blah blah blah, going back and forth. So.
Yeah. No. Then did it twice, like, and just nothing. And then eventually, like a couple like months ago, like I said, she just goes, "Please, like, don't text me anymore." It was just like,
They're like, I'm taking your court, bitch.
You're the asshole.
I'm calling the police.
Yeah. I'm going, yeah. This was a coerced sexual encounter.
Harvey Weinstein.
Oh, that's great.
This bitch, Kevin Spacey, me. She locked the door behind me when I walked in her
do
house.
that too? He raped someone too?
Dude, he was like raping kids or something. Dude,
Yeah, you didn't. Yeah,
What?
you
No, I
know
didn't hear
that?
about Kevin Spacey.
Yes, yeah, no. Kevin Spacey hit up a 16-year-old kid, and then when they talked to him about it, he's like, well, like I didn't know he was 16, and like
He?
yeah.
He was banging
and
16-year-old dudes?
and the kid ended up growing up gay or whatever because or not growing up gay. The kid is homosexual. But I was watching.
Well, good for him, I
didn't
guess,
see,
right?
No, but you didn't see any of it, like because Kevin.
I didn't even hear any
Kevin
of that.
Spacey came out.
I definitely made fun of Kevin Spacey on our podcast before for sure.
Kevin
paying
Spacey
attention.
came out. And he did the thing where he came out and he's like,
Oh, so he's gay too.
yeah. He goes. I need to come out that I'm living as a gay man, and nobody bought that shit because they're like fuck that dude. You're just trying to cover up the fact that you fucked with a 16-year-old. Like you're trying to use some distraction technique.
Well, what are you gonna do?
Who's next? Captain Kangaroo? Dude, you got to watch the Chappelle special when he's in the belly room.
I started watching a little bit of it, yeah.
I was watching last night just to like pass out
Oh,
after
you
I
got to
left
turn the
there.
mic to it. Sounds dope.
What?
You got open the mic.
Yeah, well now it's too late. But next beer you open, pop her in the mic. It sounds
Was that that watermelon beer?
not like
Yes,
fat bitch ketamine
yeah.
off your dick
the
sexual,
first time
but
I saw
like an actual like you want it to happen sexual.
Yeah,
encounter, you know?
that's a good story though, right? Like
That's
was
an
a great
amazing
story.
story.
that was a good story.
If Pat didn't come on talking about like blood orgies, mega clits, and fucking Renaissance clowns getting blown in front of 30 people.
That's some California shit though. That's
No,
like,
different Pat.
no different Pat.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dude, my buddy Pat, he came on a couple weeks ago, and like me and him, we've been jamming lately. We're trying to like get some music recorded and shit. And
what type of music?
like a metal influenced pop punk, mostly pop punk, but
It's gonna have a resurgence soon. I can see it.
What's a resurgence?
Pop punk.
It's been coming back hard, dude.
Yeah,
And it's been getting heavier, and metal's been influencing it, and it's pretty cool. It's definitely pretty dope. But I was been jamming with him the past couple months, and I've been like, dude, like, he knows about the podcast and everything. I'm like, bro, why don't you come to the podcast, man? Like, you probably got some fucking hilarious stories, right? And he's like, yeah, I could probably talk about like mega clit, and there was this one time with a blood orgy, and I'm like, just shut the fuck up and come to the podcast. Don't tell me anything more. Just come on the podcast, dude. Me and Bridget are hanging out, and the plan was that he came over my house, and then Bridget would drive me and him here. So he walks in the house, and Bridget's met him before, and he walks in, he's like, oh, what's up? What's going on, guys? Bloody blood. He just walks in with a box of Twisted Tea. like a wine.
24.
No.
Like it's like a wine in a bag, but it's tea in a bag.
So he just rolls through and he's like, "Oh, guys, what's going on?" You know, it's like 7, 8 o'clock at night. It's like nothing crazy. I mean the broad like hanging out watching like American Ninja Warrior or something. You know, nah, they're all right. Trust me. Watch slow. Ready? Ah! See, it gets loud easily. I didn't.
But
clip
will
that
it
time.
correct it though? Like,
Well, when I run it through the compression program, bro.
word.
Come on, bro. We're legit on this podcast.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
don't
you
fuck
just
around,
Cut
Chaz.
it out there.
Do you think we could make it look like a dick? Like a dick
I'll
and
figure
balls?
something out.
Yeah.
All right, I got it. Ready?
Wait, I know.
I got it.
I'd have to scream once. You scream.
Well, no.
and you scream, and then I have to scream
I'm
again
gonna
because it would make a ball.
Well, no, I'm just thinking one line.
Ah. See. Ah.
Oh, you're
See.
trying.
Ah.
See, you're doing it all wrong. This is how you do it.
See, you got the ball there. You guys got to make the shaft.
No,
'Cause
here's.
you're
I'm gonna
up
make
there.
a dick real quick. Ready? Just give me a sec. Well, that's big ball sack, but
Yeah, what?
Yeah, but that
this can't be fun to listen to.
Oh yeah.
So, but basically, what I'm trying to say
Okay.
is that Pat comes over with a box of Twisted Tea, and he just pops this thing open within like 30 seconds, and he's just sitting there taking this box to the face,
He's gargoyling a
Chug-
box of tea.
chugging
Yeah.
it, and me and the broad are
No
just hanging
cup.
out, and we're like, oh, all right, like this. He's like, yeah, dude, when we go to the podcast, like chugging it, like tea's dripping on the floor and shit. But his episode is fucking ridiculous. But no, your story's definitely way up there, and I'm really like, you were like, yeah, all right, this fat bitch, ketamine.
Dude, the best part is
spell.
when he left his credit card here. So he came back the next day. We were hanging out, setting up like I think we were painting or whatever the fuck we were doing. He's like, he doesn't say hi. He just walks in and goes, "You two are fucking evil." And then
We
walks
didn't even
upstairs
make him take shots though.
because he was so fucked. He was so hungover. He's like, "You guys are evil."
That's a personal problem, and that's personal responsibility.
He's not like.
I mean, it was a joke, but it was fucking funny.
He'll roll
Yeah.
through with a couple of tall boys, like whatever. He might roll through like a
Two
6
tall
pack
boys
or
to
something.
get you saucy. Anyone.
But
Depending
that-
on him.
But that's the thing, though.
Depends on
Like
which tall
he
boy.
gets a little
Yeah.
saucy. He has his fun. He's like, "All right, guys, time to bounce." But when you're on this podcast,
It's
we
almost like
cross
a
the line of fun. Like you're
It's a
starting
terrorist
to-
situation.
You
at
get
some point.
strategic upstairs of like, how am I not going to be super hungover tomorrow and not puke tonight? Am I drinking too much? Should I take the shot? I don't have a choice for recording. You know what I mean? Like, it's a whole big thing.
I mean, it's Friday today.
I gotta work tomorrow.
What time you got work
As soon as the
tomorrow?
words left my mouth.
Early as fuck. I literally like.
The same time I go.
Guess who doesn't, bro?
Yeah, neither of you. That's why I felt bad for Chad. He's like, "Look, I'll probably stay over." I'm like, "Dude, I don't care if you stay over, but you're gonna be by yourself downstairs playing PlayStation or something." Like, I'm fucking going to bed.
Just don't let the dog out when you leave.
Yeah. Well, no, but I probably won't leave. I'm pretty sauced right now.
Good.
Yeah,
Keep
you
it
can stay
rolling.
over. I don't care. You play video games or something?
I like video.
I got TV.
I like
I don't
nerd
have cable.
I like nerd. What? This isn't good for people to listen to.
Fuck them, man.
No, we already had our nerd buddy on. He was crying. We were talking about Marvel fucking movies and Final Fantasies for like 3 hours.
Nerds cry all the time. No,
Because they're fucking nerds.
fucking nerds. Like
I'm all about bashing nerds.
I wonder
yeah,
if
oh, I love
nerd bashing time.
Oh wait, can I tell my Casey Card story? The one that I told
Whatever the
you?
fuck that means.
Who the fuck's Casey Card?
The kid that beat on my parents' door with a baseball bat.
Okay, yeah.
Well, first off, yes.
Are you
Second,
gonna get in
did you tell
trouble
me
if
this
you
wa-
say it?
No.
You know what the
absolutely
problem
not.
is? Every time I see you, man, I'm
No.
definitely hammered, so I don't remember anything you tell me.
Word. No, and no one gets in trouble because this kid ended up getting convicted of raping a girl. So
all right, well, fuck this Bill Cosby, Kevin
exactly. Yeah, he's a
Spacey,
fucking
Harvey
child molester,
Weinstein,
so fuck him.
cocksucking asshole.
This is why you do it on the mic.
Oh, that does sound dope.
That sound of Mike.
It's fucking sexy. Way
It doesn't
sexier
sound
than
that good on the
huge
podcast.
broad.
But when you hear it in the headphones,
The huge bunch.
Wow, is she breathing heavy like that?
Yes.
she was doing ketamine just.
She was big, dude. She was a big fucking like.
You know what, though?
like-
She blew drugs off your cock. That's pretty awesome, man. Clearly, she took way more pleasure out of it, but it's still, at least, you don't have to tell people she was a huge motherfucker when you tell the story.
No, it makes the story great.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like you do because if it was like,
You're doing your friends a service when you fuck a fat chick.
no, because if it was like a very attractive girl, people are like, why aren't you dating her right now? Why aren't you because this girl was horrible.
Get in the mic, bud. You're getting scared of the mic.
Oh,
See how much better that sounds? Hear yourself, nice, clear, concise. I want to hear the description of the drugs leave your penis. The top of your penis.
You know, she's so big, she was coming. She's like, I'm coming, punch me in the face, motherfucker.
Punch my back.
Punch like a
Harder.
pussy.
Yeah, I'm gonna
That's too hard.
I didn't last long enough for that. It was just.
What happens, man? You're on a 2-year spell. You can't expect to last
No,
long.
I was hit that box, change the locks.
You came twice?
attitude.
Did you come after the 5 minutes?
No.
No, you cut it off?
Hit the box, change the locks.
Oh my god, that is definitely the name of this episode, and I'm actually texting it to you right now. My phone's at the... Can you text that to me? Hit the box, change the locks. Let's hands down the episode. That's what we're going to start doing. When we decide on the episode name, I'm going to have you text me it so I know it when I fucking set everything up.
What is it again? What is it?
Hit the box, change the locks. Classic, Chaz. Classic.
All right,
So what's your story with some kid with a baseball bat?
Okay,
We'll give the live listeners one more good story, and we're cutting them off. They've already gotten too much.
So is that like people commenting on that thing?
I think so. I don't know. I never paid attention. It's not like Facebook where you can go back and look at it all.
Oh, so they're probably saying some cool shit and we came and
It's
realized.
a lot of Connor Brady from what I can see. So like a couple people I told the story to, they're like, well, you bullied this kid, and like you like he lashed out. Fuck
Taking
that.
a shot, gentlemen.
I will join you on that. So, like when we were younger kids, we would always play wiffle ball and shit.
Get in the mic, Chaz.
When we were younger kids, we would always play wiffle ball and shit on the street.
Big time.
Wiffle ball is actually pretty fun, man.
Wiffle ball is
awesome.
awesome.
Yeah.
I tried to
wiffle ball
start
all
a
day.
league one year, and we couldn't get anybody. I had to deal with like a bunch of fucking. I'm not gonna say names. I'm glad I restrained myself, but
Bunch of Chazes.
yeah, like I was gonna be like a bunch
No,
of.
Chad's.
Oh yeah, Chads. Sorry, I didn't mean
He's
to offend
Chaz.
you. Yeah, see, that's why I'm confused.
Your name's too close to... Oh, you're
Chads.
looking at people viewing it?
Yeah, can I see the comments on my phone though?
I don't know. Can you?
Send a request.
Call somebody a cunt. Actually, don't do that because they might actually listen. You don't want to upset anybody. Just
No, I
kidding, you're
can't
all
see
cunts
any of the
anyways.
comments.
I don't know what weird... I don't...
I can see like who joins. So that's weird.
Be careful with that bookshelf, Chaz, because that thing's like one fucking breeze away from imploding.
So anyway, no, there was this kid named Casey Card. He was born prematurely. Was born into a bad home type situation or whatever. But when we were kids playing wiffle ball, soccer, and hockey on our street or whatever, he was the type of kid. He'd come down every day on his BMX bike because he was like 4 or 5 years older than we were. And you know, if we were playing hockey or whatever,
He had his BMX bike license.
no, he was like a typical like cartoonish older kid. Like you know, he'd ride through. You know, put his pedals back, do a giant skid, and then just like,
Hey, dweebs!
yeah, exactly. Like, what's up, dorks?
Give me your baseball card so I can put them in my wheel spokes,
Yeah.
faggots.
And then like, if we were playing hockey, he'd just kick our puck over into like a stream or the woods. If we were playing soccer, he'd just kick the ball into the woods. If we were playing
Oh, so there's
ball,
a bunch of you? Nobody beat his fucking ass?
we were like 7 or 8. This dude was
Yeah.
a teenager. Like it, like
I mean, I was a pussy when I was a kid, so I can't even say anything anyways, but...
you can't stand up when you're a kid. You can't with the teenager thing. There's a dichotomy there, and like
Yeah,
I think when we get to this age, we forget about it. But I remember it like then of just being like, oh my god, like what terrified is,
Yeah.
you know, he's got.
Should I report our own podcast?
This
Please
guy
don't.
has friends that are teenagers. Like, oh man, they're gonna come and do teenager things. They're gonna bring girls and beat us up. Like,
Yeah.
it's gonna be
The girls are going to point, watch, and laugh.
Yeah,
And no fat girls are ever going to blow ketamine off my dick.
No, well, at that point, it was like, I fucking hate girls, and I don't want them anywhere.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I just wanna play
hockey.
Yeah, girls are annoying. I just want to play hockey and wiffle ball and just, like...
Hang out with my friends.
Exactly, yeah.
I just bought my PS1. I got it for Christmas.
And
I've been playing the Jersey Devil demo for 6 years.
Dave Mirra's BMX 2 just came out. I used to play that shit forever. But yeah, so like he would come by every time we were playing sports on the street, and do a big skid and just be
Like a fucking cocksucker.
No, very stereotypically, just be like, "What's up, nerds?" Like something like that. And they're just like, "Are you guys playing home run derby?" Like, because I'm gonna play and take the ball from whoever was pitching, take the bat from whoever was batting, just hit it into the tree. Hit it into the trees, and just be like, "Well, later, nerds," and like drive away. If we were playing basketball, like he would take the fucking basketball and throw it into the woods. So,
see, it's one thing to it's actually pretty slick to grab the ball in the bat and you hit the ball. You actually have enough competence to hit the ball into the tree. It's fucking funny. Fuck you, nerds, and you drive away. But you just punt the basketball in the woods. You're just an asshole.
Exactly. Yeah. Like there was a tip where he's throwing the wiffle ball up and he's just like, "What's up, nerds? You can't hit balls in the trees. Fuck you. Peace out, nerds." And it's like, oh man, that guy's a teenager. He's really cool. Like
we only bought one wiffle ball.
And we did. Yeah. Compared to...
You tell me the game's ending, Julian, because not one motherfucker go down to grab a little orange motherfucker for $1.99, motherfucker.
That's fucked up, man. But if you're playing soccer or something like that, and they just kick your ball into the woods, so anyway, us kids decided to draw a line. So the next time this Casey guy drives by, we're gonna start throwing dirt clods at him.
Nice.
Yeah, because there was.
I like this. This is good shit.
I had to explain it when I tell the story. I had to explain it. Dirt clods, what they are to a lot of people. Like when you break up dirt, it breaks up into clods. We would wrap it in leaves and just chuck it at kids. At this point, Casey Card had a friend. I'll use his last name because he's a fucking child molester. So fuck him. He's on the sex offender registry.
Yeah, you rape, you get made fun of. You don't have a choice in the matter.
He touched the girl at a fucking synagogue, so fuck him. I'll use first and last name, so he can go fuck himself.
Yeah, I mean, he sounds like he can fuck himself already, so.
Yeah. Well, he was kind of a douche, but once you start touching little girls and shit like that.
No, yeah, you rape, there's no.
Yeah. You
get made fun of. You're fucked. You're an asshole, so that's.
Yeah. I'm sorry you're born.
That's why I tweet out about Bill Cosby every day, man. No one thinks about the other 53, man. I'm telling you.
Right, so you're throwing dirt at him.
So yeah, every time, and by this time he got a friend, Jared Seitz, or I probably shouldn't use his last name.
He went to Jared.
He went to Jared. That'll be the only time I use the last name. But he wants this kid named Jared, and both of them.
We can cut that out if you want.
Nah, fuck them.
That's the way I like that.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. They're both poor and they're both dumb. But so he's riding around with this guy named Jared, and every time they start skidding in front of us and still being just like, "What's up, nerds? Like, what are you trying to fuck? What are you trying to fuck with us with?" This kid Adam McLaughlin, who, if you lived around Sparta at the time, was a kid who lit himself on fire when
badass. Dude.
Yeah. No, he was trying to build paintball forts and he poured a thing of gasoline onto a fire thing.
We all have that one friend.
Fire trail traveled up into the can. It exploded. It caught him on fire. There was a big fundraising campaign and all this stuff. A bunch of.
Because he played with fire.
We warned him about it. We're like, dude, just use flashlights. Like, why do you have to do it by firelight? He's like, nah, it's cool. Like, firelight's cooler. And then
fire's awesome.
Yeah.
That's why.
Fire is cool.
You know how much I played with fire when I was a kid? It was so. And my dad fucked himself up when he was younger. He fucking he was getting his last rites read and everything. Like he almost died.
My
dad tells me the story all the time, and exactly. And you're like 9. You're like
80s.
No, Dad, fire's still cool. You never learn. You just learn the hard way.
But
it's what men do, Chaz.
Absolutely.
We learn the hard way.
Well, the reason that Adam fucked up was because he ended up pouring gasoline on his uncle's 5.0 Mustang. and then, for some reason, it decided to turn the fan on at night. Spark, gasoline, ignition. Boom, the fucking car blows up. So they ended up having to... Sparta has to clear this lot that like the car was on because there was some like zoning thing.
Right.
Bulldozers and whatnot come through. They lead it through. And there's just, as kids, it was like a play zone because there's all these, it was just all dirt. Like all dirt, but just mound after mound after mound after mound.
So you had ammunition for days.
It and even in imagination land as a kid, like you're like, oh, like yeah, we'll just throw dirt clods at each other, which is what we were doing originally, until these fucking tool bags started riding their fucking bikes. You'd be like, "What's up, dorks?" Like the. So we're like, oh, so we started like rolling ammunition. We're like, oh, you know, we'll roll fucking like dirt clods and leaves. So we start like rolling, and we were like stockpiling like really bad.
You need plenty of ammunition because you hope he gives up and drives away instead of fights you back when you're fucking hitting him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, because
so you want to have a bunch.
We're like 9 years old. This guy's like 15. So like, you know, like we just could be like, like mom, dad, like fuck you. Like, there's nothing we can really do against it. But like, this guy he just fucked up all our neighborhood games, and he was a douchebag.
Yeah.
So.
Plus, he eventually raped. So.
Yeah, yeah, that is an important point to remember. He eventually raped. Which, not saying that anything bad comes about this story, because nothing really does, except for the fact that this dude eventually raped. But.
That is bad.
Which is incredibly bad. So we're playing wiffle ball one day, and it was summer break, I remember, and like everyone's parents on the streets were at work. So we're just like hitting wiffle balls. We're probably all like 9 or 10 years old. And of course, like the Casey kid starts riding down the hill, and he's just like, get out of the way, fucking faggots. And it was like, all right, dude, like, you know, we're just going to throw dirt clods at you.
Nice.
Yeah. So we just start chucking dirt clods at him, and we're, you know, he's getting pelted. Someone hits him in the fucking neck or the face, and he goes down. He goes straight down on the BMX bike, eats shit. You know, he's bleeding on like half of his face.
Good.
Immediately gets up, grabs the baseball bat because we were kids.
Plastic?
No, we were playing with a wood bat because we were kids, and we were playing on like the way our street was set
You're
up.
hitting a wiffle ball with a wooden bat?
It was a three-way intersection, and we were 9 years old. So, and we would try to do home run derby sometimes.
Gotta break the wood bat out sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's definitely way harder to play wiffle ball with a wooden bat.
Don't worry about the bat.
No,
I'm worried about the bat.
No.
Let's get back to the story.
The bat is important, but like it makes home run derby more competitive if you're that age because like you get like 1 to 2 to 3 home runs as opposed to fucking 30. We were at the age where we could slug wiffle balls, but we were not old enough to use like, you know. Anyway.
I hear you.
Yeah. So like this Casey dude just he picks up the bat and he goes, you know, like, you're fucking dead, punks, like fuck you. We're all terrified, like all us little kids.
Shit, we did it. Shit.
Yeah, we knocked him off his fucking bike because like it was a perfect shot too. You just see this fucking dirt clod just like you just see it just pop right off his jugular, and you just see him go. He goes straight down into like the neighbor's grass. And he's just rolling around like fuck you, man. And like we're all kids, so like we're kids. Fuck you, like suck a dick. But then he picks up a fucking baseball bat. He starts.
Now we got a situation.
Yeah. Like so now like and they were like it was the whole neighborhood. It was summer vacation, and we were all kind of like I don't want to say latchkey kids, but we kind of were like our parents went to work for like 6 to 7 hours, 8 hours a day,
Right.
and then they came back. So like, you know, we're just home alone all day, just making our own fun. And then there was one family down the street that would have like a parent home that would watch us all.
Poor bastard.
Yeah, like it was.
That was the dad who lost his job and he's got a 30-pack every day.
No. This was the 90s, dude. Like that. No dads didn't have jobs. It was just stay-at-home moms. At that
Gotcha.
point. Yeah.
'Cause that's what women need to do.
So the Casey guy charges my front door with a baseball bat, and eventually just starts hitting it, like just starts breaking it down, like Shining style, like
Yeah.
shunk.
Fucking help me, bitch.
Yeah.
This motherfucker got a bat.
Here's Johnny, like that type shit, and he
Wrong handle.
Grab the wrong handle there, bozo.
I was like,
That one's empty.
I was like, man, this is light. We got problems. This is gone already.
He starts almost breaking through.
Really?
Until eventually one of the younger girls on the street calls the police.
Nice.
The police say, put us on the phone with him, and
The guy breaking down your front door with a bat?
it's Sparta Cops, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sparta Cops. You know, the girls all scream, like, the police are here, they're coming. He immediately, you just hear, like, you know, the sound of a baseball bat dropping.
Yeah.
The police end up paying him a visit. They talk to him for a while. We don't know what happens. We're fucking 9.
Right.
Like, you know, we don't pay any mind to it or whatever. Flash forward to about
Rape.
2 months ago.
Really?
Broad and I are getting dinner in Newton, and there's a dude taking pictures of cars' license plates in the road. And immediately, like she's like, "Who's that guy?" or whatever. I was like, "Oh, he's probably just some fucking tool bag."
But he was.
No. Then I see who he is. I was like, immediately I pulled the car over. I was like, "That's Casey Carter. He's gonna fuck my car up. That guy's gonna. He has nothing to lose. Like this guy has nothing to lose at this point." She's like, "Why? Like, do you know him?" It was like, "Yeah, I absolutely fucking know this dude. We're leaving the car here. Just walk to the restaurant, like, quietly. Don't draw attention to yourself. If this dude sees us and he sees it's me, he will hit my car. He'll beat it up." Like, what happened? Well, he tried to join Judaism for a while. Then he just got caught molesting young girls, and so he got kicked out of Judaism forever. Like, he can't do that anymore. And now,
That's what happens when you rape.
Well, good for the Jews to shun the rapers, you know?
yeah, no,
At least they.
no, they put his.
At least
picture-
they do, right?
He had his picture.
Yeah.
in
At
the-
least they do something about it.
he had his
At
picture.
first, I was like, "Should I say that, man?"
Of course, you always say it.
And you looked at me and you were like, "No, man, just stop being a pussy. Just say it."
No, but he had his mugshot picture in the paper with like the curls and everything.
Can we pull that up? You could probably Google it, right?
Yes.
No way.
Yeah, all mugshots you can Google. It's fucking great.
No, I'm not saying no way to that. I'm saying no way to like the Jew curls in the mugshot.
Ah, no. I missed that part. We got some people
Pulling
here
up
on
the
Twitter.
mugshot. Yeah, what are they saying?
Renee joined. She probably left after the fat jokes, probably. Or like the girl jokes. Green Light Weekends here.
I don't know who that is.
J Downs 5 strings. Thanks for joining, boys. Sorry if we're a little fucked.
This isn't bad. See, you need to do this. You need to grab your phone and check.
I
it out.
need to check. Hey, fuckers, thanks for watching. Or listening and watching.
Yeah, both.
I've been drinking.
I'm gonna take them off. They've had enough.
Oh, so I just say hi to him and you're taking him off?
Well, it's been a while, man.
Yeah.
Bam! There he is. Found him.
Cut.
Found him.
Look no further, fella. You found him. This is not a real person.
That's him. That's him, dude.
Dude, why is he taking his mugshot like that? Really?
Yeah. I'm not joking. Yeah, no, I'm literally not like that. That's
the
him.
Box, change the locks. Am I right?
Yeah, hit that fucking box. Dude. That's that
Dude, this should be the picture.
Dude, he's literally like, I'm angry in my mugshot.
guy. He, like everything in his life, he always blamed. He'd be like, I'm born premature. Like, therefore, and I'd be like, well, therefore nothing. Like, you know, life's gonna suck for you maybe twice as hard, but
I should probably go feed the dog. He's probably always freaking out.
Go ahead, go feed him. Me and Chaz got this.
yeah.
All right, boys. Anyone need
Chaz, let's
anything
take a shot.
downstairs?
All right. What?
You guys need anything?
I'm gonna eventually open this, so if you need more sweeps, then
I'm
need
good.
Chaz.
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you, though. But yeah, I can't.
all right. So this Jew rapes and gets convicted. So all right. So what happened? So you in the broad, you see him, and you're like, "Shut the fuck up. Let's go to the restaurant. Shut the fuck up."
Well, no. It's just there's a bunch of kids in my front foyer, like with a kid beating like on our front door with a baseball.
No. We're past that. I'm talking about when you and your girlfriend went to go to dinner in Newton.
Oh, yeah. So like I'm trying to duck him, and you know, obviously, I've never told her about this. I've never.
Yeah.
She doesn't know about my past. It's
You're gonna
all,
find some things out tonight.
yeah, right. Like I mean,
Well, you know, Monday morning when she wakes up and decides to listen.
Oh, did you pause it?
Does she listen to the podcast?
I think she has recently.
I think she has recently. So you
Did
think
we just say something we had to edit out?
Yeah,
Nice.
it's all right. So yeah, I mean, you know, she probably that's what she's there for. She could bust your chops.
Yeah.
I do my best to be respectful. I try to like get into like extreme details
My
of like
girlfriend
certain
loves me
things.
very much, and she's incredibly supportive, and she brings me soup.
There you. That's
she brings
the
me soup
exactly
when I'm
what
sick,
you should be saying.
And she is a nice lady.
She's super a nice lady, and she's super hot, and
And I apologize for everything I've ever done. And I'm very
So she
sorry.
listens.
She's right. I'm wrong.
That's pretty cool.
She's pretty. I'm ugly.
she knew more about it than I.
You're good. I'm bad.
You're fucking up, Chaz. You guys should listen together. I'll bring you all together. I'll bring all four of us together. Four.
We might have to start doing. He gave me a good idea before. We might have to start doing couples podcasts.
Yeah,
I feel like it's going to end in a lot of fights.
Yeah, well,
no,
see, that's the couples
that would be
problem,
Good. That would be good though. Because
So it'll be like therapists now. We're helping people out.
dude. Get a couple on, get them drunk, and actually start to have them like
Carly
air out
wanted
and
to-
bullshit some stuff.
Carly
man.
wanted to come on with me, and I was like, "You
Well-
can't do that." They have
Well, we don't have a fourth mic, like, because I'm not going back to the shit.
exactly,
mics.
yeah, and you know,
So
fourth mic,
it's just
and
when we get
yeah.
set up for 4 people, then yeah, sure.
Here's the thing, too. I don't like bringing people on their first time and then having someone else on.
Exactly.
It's going to happen on occasions for sure. But
when
only,
we do bands, probably.
no.
yeah, and like only specific occasions where like
I-
you know, we definitely want both of those guys.
I'm
on.
on your page. My verbatim response, like verbatim, was just like, you know, hey, if I do okay the time that I do it, maybe they'll bring us on a couples type thing. But
Yeah, and you know what?
that's literally verbatim what I said to her.
There's literally no one that's done a podcast where we're like, well, we can't come on anymore. You know what I mean?
There's also little like. This could come across a lot of ways. There's no one who's gonna come on. It's like we want your girlfriend and you to come on too.
Exactly.
I was just texting and I came back and
Oh, let's what are we at,
Hand
hour
gestures.
40? So cool. We're definitely drunk enough. Let's play the song. Can you find the song?
Oh, Milky went to jail for drinking. Oh shit. Yes.
It's a little long, but it's really good.
It's
I didn't know you could sing. Like not like you're an opera singer or anything, but like it wasn't bad. It was good.
no. I'm not a good like. I'm not trained, but I've been in bands before, man. I've done like band shit. But oh my god, yeah, you never heard Milky went to jail for drinking?
Fudge never heard it. I heard it.
Justin showed it
hit
to
the
me.
box, change the locks. That's still, can't believe I've never, 31 years of living, I've never heard that.
Is it not a boss? Hit that box.
It's
change-
fucking hilarious, is what it is.
Oh, are you guys gonna eat tonight, or are you still on your weird diet, Fudge? Because you could bring some lasagna home if you want.
Diet
You and
shit.
abroad.
Hell yeah, I'll take lasagna. You kidding me?
So basically, this
What am I doing with this? Wait,
send the link to Fudge.
word. Wait.
Is it like the actual MP3?
No.
What are you sending me?
I need to send you Milky went to jail for drinking.
No, I don't. Well,
Find it.
get close,
Chaz is hammered.
get close to the mic when you're talking. Get close to the mic when you talk. But what do you send me, like a YouTube link?
No,
You have to talk to the mic, Chaz. It's your podcast.
I need to search.
All right, so give him time to search. So basically, I don't remember the exact story, but basically, Milky got pulled over for drunk driving. It happens, man. What are you gonna do, right? And he got a Dewey.
You're
So
a champ like me. You get out of it.
it's tough. Something nowadays, it's really tough.
One of the scariest moments of my entire life. Have I ever told you this story?
The Jameson, the checkpoint, leaving
Yeah.
Irish Cottage. Yeah.
Well, I've told you. Have I told it on the podcast?
No, go for it.
This is good. All right, so I'll give Chaz some time here. I was like 21.
Also,
or,
check Justin's Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was 21 or 22. This is when I was still living in Butler. This is a long time ago. This is like probably a solid 10 years ago.
Yeah.
and me and the Challenger go out. It's his birthday, so I take him to the Irish Cottage for some drinks.
When's he coming on, dude?
I think it'd be.
You can get him and Ari on?
Yeah, I mean, we could have either one of them on and then have both on. It doesn't matter, either or. You know, I'll text him. I'll like text him tomorrow and be like, dude, and I'll fucking because he needs to come on, man.
Oh, that'd be great.
Just, I can't even imagine the shit that he's gonna say. The song about Milky getting a DUI.
Cool.
I love how drunk Chaz is.
We're losing Chaz.
This is good though. This is the point of our podcast.
We took the turn.
I'm not lost. I'm looking.
Well, at least you have a goal, you know?
Don't worry, I got a story to soak up some time when you're looking.
Point
bud.
B to my point A.
So I take the Challenger out for his birthday. We go to the Irish Cottage and get him really drunk. And I have like 2 or 3 JMO on the rocks and like 2 Guinnesses, like nothing crazy.
So you're not hammered.
Yeah, it was nothing
For
crazy.
normal people, there's people out there who'd be wasted off that.
But in New Jersey, that's plenty to get you a DUI. If you
Oh,
ever fly.
100%.
So we leave the place, and we're driving on Route 23, leaving the Irish Cottage Inn, going south towards Butler, back to where we lived at the time, and we come up to like construction. And I'm like, oh, shit, man. You know, there's like a cop or 2 there, you know, whatever.
Oh, wasn't it a Dewey check? It was construction?
It was construction.
Oh, I thought it was Dewey check.
The Dewey check would probably be a lot scary. I probably would have got a DUI, I guess. So I pull up, and I'm like starting to slow down because I don't know what's going on. Because it's construction, so you don't want to just like fly into the shit.
I just turned around.
So the cop, he's kind of waving, right? So I start going, and he's like waving like really fast, like angrily, and like looking at me, getting all pissed, and he's like, he just like starts getting mad within like literally like 2 or 3 seconds.
You're probably doing something wrong.
No, dude, literally, like I slow down almost to a stop. He waves his hand, so I'm like, all right, I'm going. You know, it's every construction the cop's there to wave people on, so he's waving me. So I start going. And he starts waving really fast. I don't know if he wanted me to go faster or not, but he was getting really pissed. And I had alcohol in my system, and I'm like, all right, dude, like, I'm not just going to blow by this dude. Like, I don't know what's going on here. So I start to slow down and come to a stop, and he gets really pissed off. And, like, every time I tell a story, I guess I think about it, I'm like, maybe he just wanted me to go faster? Like, I don't...
Yeah.
But I was drinking, and I wasn't going to just fucking blow by this dude. You know what I mean? Like... So he comes up to the car all pissed off, and I'm like, you know, evening officer, and, like, he's like... Like, I think he sniffs a little bit. Smells like alcohol in his car. How many drinks have you had? What's going on? Like, he's freaking the fuck out. Fucking getting really pissed. And I'm like, officer, I haven't drank at all. I took my friend out for his birthday. And luckily, Pat was nice and hammered. And the Challenger doesn't give... Oh, officer, I've been the one. I am the one drinking. You know what I mean? Like, just hammered, just saying shit to him fucking beautifully. So I'm like, keep doing it, Pat. Perfect. So...
Make me look sober.
Yeah. So and it was a little chilly. Pat's birthday's either in September or October, and my old roommate Chris's birthday is either September or October, and I always mix them up. I've actually texted both of them in the wrong dates. Sexy. And been like, happy birthday, and Pat's been like, nah, dude.
I'm telling you, bro.
Pat's been like
HL for a sec. We'll go to LL.
No, I love the fact that I don't understand what just happened.
I'm going to stay away from hard liquor for a second.
Not a bad idea if you're feeling it.
Light liquor.
If you're telling you, that's the way to do it.
That's also another good name for this podcast. I'm going to
move away
from hard liquor.
Hard
I'm going
liquor.
to light liquor.
Go to light liquor. So Pat's hammered, and he's not only playing the part of being a hammered guy, but he actually is the hammered guy. So it's working out perfectly. So I get pulled out of the car, and I'm like, this sucks. So I get pulled out of the car, and I start going through all the tests, man. I start fucking walking in straight lines, saying the alphabet.
What have they changed the alphabet thing? It used to be say ABC or the alphabet, but you have to start at B and end at fucking Y or
the
something.
The alphabet thing has always been a trick to get drunk drivers to admit that they're driving drunk.
Yeah, it's so hard to do.
See, here's my thing about the alphabet. It wasn't backwards Because if
That's a myth. They don't do that.
All right. Well, if it was, I would look at him and be like,
I mean, I'm just guessing that's.
I would be like,
No,
listen, officer.
They will ask it, but they'll do it in passing, just on the expectation the driver will be like, man, I couldn't even do that if I was sober.
Exactly.
And then they'll just be like, okay, sir, step out of the car. Please.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. No, like, honestly, if a cop were to ask me to do it backwards, I'd be like, officer, like, I can't do that. Like, I cannot do that. Just plain and simple. Like, dead sober, shit face hammered, like, I cannot do that.
The more
they
ridiculous
made me start from D.
No, the more ridiculous you act with them, for some weird reason, locally, I can't speak for all cops, the more they respect you. Like, if they pull you over and they're like, you know, like, we noticed you didn't have an inspection sticker or whatever, and you're just like, what? What? Like, get out of here. No.
Officer, are you kidding?
Nah. Like,
So that's worked before.
yes, it had. No, I swear to God. It was like, I have had a cop finish.
I gotta let Thor out of the closet.
Go for it. I'll finish
gay.
telling
She might be gay.
I'll finish telling Chaz the story if he lets me.
Oh,
Well, no, you can finish what you're saying.
I have had a cop finish a routine pullover, which is like, I'm sorry.
Get in the mic, Chaz. Get right
I'm
in there.
sorry. I didn't know you were from Pennsylvania.
Cop said that to you?
Yeah.
You were from Pennsylvania? Okay. I don't know what you said, but we'll leave it at that. There you go. All right, Chaz, let me finish this story because it's a pretty glorious one. So, I can pull out of the car. I'm getting all the tests done, right? Walking straight lines. He's asking me questions. Put your hand on your nose, wave your right hand, finger your ass with your tongue or whatever, you know, all the bullshit. The alphabet thing, it wasn't backwards. He was like, say the alphabet, start at D, you know, end at X or whatever. So
That's a long fucking
or whatever it
stretch,
is,
though.
or end at P. I don't remember what it was. This was like a decade ago. So I'm like, in my head, I'm like, A, B, C, D. You know what I mean?
You're already singing though.
No. Listen to me. I didn't. He says, say the alphabet, start from D, end at whatever letter, don't sing it. So in my head, I'm like, A,
Which is
B,
also pretty
C.
hard to do, like sober.
So
Exactly. You want to pick up like say from D to R.
Motherfucker, I learned this shit in kindergarten. Spent my whole damn life. You want me to switch it up now, you dick?
so that's why in my head
It's a bullshit proposition.
in my head I started singing it. I was like A B C. And when I got to D, I was like D E F G H I. And when I got to, when
I don't
was
even
going-
think I.
Yeah, you
and
go to robot
you can't
mode.
say and.
You went to
L
robot
M
mode.
N O P or L M N O P Q R S T.
No,
Where is
no.
it where you say and? X
LMNO
Y and Z.
LMNOP.
Yeah, but it's the end. X, Y, and Z or whatever. In the song, you sing it. W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to catch it. So I'm just sitting there and I was like, I'm singing it in my head to start it. And then I hit the I'm like, D, E, F, G. And I just went monotone. And I was like,
Which is what
X,
you should
Y,
do.
Z.
That's what you should
know, because
do.
I didn't.
All right,
Because
let's,
you can't say and either. The second you say and, they're like, I didn't say that.
No,
So-
dude,
All right, let's hear it, Chaz.
You
I gotta get to the juicy part. How do you get to the juicy part?
Okay, go
bro?
for it.
You gotta think like a cop. But
No, yeah. So, dude, well, point blank is I could have got breathalyzed and instantaneously got a Dewey. But the point is that I successfully got through the whole entire Dewey test under the influence of alcohol and moved on with the rest of my life. I'm getting there. So, here's the deal. I'm at the test where they want you to lift your leg and stand on one leg for a little bit or whatever. So he looks at me and he's like, okay, you're going to lift your left leg, whatever, 16, 18 inches
Who the
for
fuck knows what 18 inches are?
a few seconds,
the fact
right?
that they give you like a arbitrary inches notice is bullshit anyway. Like
It is.
Like if it was a real test, they'd be like, lift it this high.
Yeah, well, they did give me, they gave me an inch count because of what he said after. So I'm about to lift my leg, and I am fucking terrified because I'm doing pretty good, but I'm just so scared that like literally my legs are kind of buckling a little bit.
Right.
So I
And
go
you
to,
be that way sober.
so So I go to lift my leg. And the leg that I'm standing on starts buckling, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm about to fall and fucking get a Dewey. The second I lift my leg, he's like, put your leg down. So I'm like, okay. So I put my leg down, and he's like, I said 18 inches. Was that 18 inches? And I was like, oh my God, this guy's a fucking idiot. I was like, no, officer, you're right. I'm very sorry. And then that's when I was like, every ounce of fucking energy and power you have in you to not let your knee buckle. And that's when I just slowly lifted my leg and just stood there for a few seconds. And then he was like, all right, put your leg down.
The opportunity, for a state trooper to be like...
He wasn't a state trooper. He was a Franklin cop, I'm pretty sure.
What did he say about 18 inches?
You're looking at me as if you're like, what do you say about Mo Bigsley?
You missed the golden opportunity.
Exactly. He didn't realize my knee was buckling, and I was about to fucking drop my leg instantly or fall over because I was so fucking scared. And then that could have been enough reason for him to fucking breathalyze me, probably.
This is the problem.
I didn't lift my leg high enough. No, it worked out in my favor, Chaz. That's what I'm saying. I didn't lift my leg high enough, and then he instantly told me to put my leg down, which saved me. So after that, I'm like, all right, I made it through this. Oh my God. So the last test is that pen test.
Which is bullshit.
Yeah. You're not eating the wires, buddy.
I got. I'm keeping an eye on him. He was going for that penny out of his mouth.
Yeah. So it's coming to the end of the Dewey test, and I'm like, holy shit! This is. So they're doing the pen test. So they got a pen that lights up in your eye. They're checking your pupils.
Which when you talk to cops, they'll go, that's the only test we don't really care about.
But it's the last test.
Yeah.
It's the last one. So they got the pen test going. They want to see one.
I'm sorry, not that they don't care about it. It's that's the only one that scientifically we can't prove if you're drunk off of it. Oh, Satan's out there. Satan.
Yeah. Go get him, buddy. All right, so I'm getting the pen test done, and I hear there's.
By pen test, you mean this?
Yeah, it's a light in your face. Well, no, it's
follow it, Chaz.
Yeah, they make you do that, and there's another. I think there was another cop giving me the pen test while the original cop.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And another one was off in the distance, and all I hear is, "Yeah, I know, but I just wanted to make sure." And I was like, "Oh my God, they really..." And after I passed all these tests, the cop was like, "No, you're sure you haven't anything to drink?" They asked me, and I said, "No, not a drop the entire time." If I fucked up and said I had a drink or two, or if I said anything,
you're done.
And I just lied again the whole time.
Yeah, exactly. Grab the shirt, step over here, and go fuck yourself.
So after all that, the cop actually stopped being a dick. He was like, "All right." He's like, "I apologize, man. I'm sorry about it. I just have to make sure." And I'm like, "Officer, not a problem. I'm sorry I wasted your time." So I get in the car. Pat's hammered, and I obviously have
Pat
a night.
who?
The Challenger.
You don't know.
You don't know.
Never mind.
So I get in the car, and the Challenger starts freaking out. He's like, "Oh my God, dude, are you fucking kidding me?" And I'm like, "Stop. Shut up, Pat. Let's get past the construction, okay? Calm down, all right? I just passed the Dewey test, bro, and I have 5 drinks in me.
Shouldn't have brought
Relax."
Chrysler. Bad idea.
So we, and this is right where that elementary school or whatever is by that fucking crepes and ice cream place, on 23 in Franklin.
Podcast bathroom on your left there, bud.
Just don't take any wires with you by accident. That happens sometimes. So
make sure you shut the door too, man. Satan will get in here.
Yeah, so when I'm going to I'm getting in my car, and it's like, all right, like I said, he flipped his tune. He was such a cocksucker that all of a sudden at the end he was like, "I'm sorry, I just have to make sure." And I'm like, "No problem, officer." So I get in my car, and Pat's like, "Dude, oh my God." I'm like, "Pat, shut the fuck up. Don't say anything. Don't do anything.
Shut your damn mouth.
Just hold on." So I'm like, "Let's get past the construction." And we're on 23, we passed a little bit of construction, and we start in that part where it's like, it goes up to Stockholm or whatever. Right. And I'm like, "Yeah. We're hitting each other. We're like, they're fucking probably swerving all over the road. I passed the fucking dude. No cops. That's the end of the story, man.
Did you imagine though?
Dewey check number 2. But yeah, that was the one and only time that's ever happened. And like I said, it was, it's like enough drinks to fucking, you could fail a fucking breathalyzer.
Oh my God.
My old roommate failed the breathalyzer with a beer and a half in him.
Did you get Dewey because of it?
Yeah. Yeah, dude, it's that easy.
Yeah. Well, those things are so inaccurate. It's crazy.
And you remember, he's a really skinny guy.
No,
You know what
I know,
mean?
but it's just like they're.
He didn't eat anything either. Even the cop kept taking the breathalyzer test, and it kept going down and down and down. And then he like barely fucking failed them, like at the third or fourth time. And he was like, officer, like, can you do it one more time, man? Like, come on, give me a break. I had like fucking 2 beers. I didn't have dinner. That's why. And he was like, no, this is it. Like, they fucked him.
Yeah.
Like he got fucked. Lose this. Like he literally had 2 beers at Applebee's with dinner. Or no, not dinner. That's why he got fucked. If he ate dinner, he probably wouldn't have failed the breathalyzer.
Yeah, but you think like
It's bullshit, dude. When you have 2 beers, like get the fuck out of here. You shouldn't be failing a breathalyzer and getting a Dewey.
Here's what I
and
heard
losing
from
your
a-
license for 2
from
beers.
a cop. What I heard from the cop was, and this was like 5 years ago, so I don't know what's changed that. If any cops are listening, maybe it's different. Please email us and let us know. What he told me was the breathalyzer is so old.
Sorry, I was taking a shot. Shotsforlikes at yahoo.com.
Please. Yeah. He's like, it's so outdated. Like, yeah, we make new ones, but they still fucking suck. Like, he's like, they're so inaccurate, and the reason we have them is because we can use it as like a thing. Like, yeah, well, you're kind of there. Like, he's like, some fucking Asian could easily make something that could be like, nah, he's drunk. Arrest him. Nah, that motherfucker fine.
Yeah.
He's like, but we don't, they just won't do it because that's one more.
They make money off of it, dude.
Yeah.
You know, it's like it ends up being thousands and thousands of dollars. The lawyer gets paid easily a couple grand. Then
Right.
you have to pay, I think it's at least $1,000 a year. It might be more now for 3 years straight
Right.
for surcharges to the state when you get a Dewey. Then you have to like get your license back again. That's charges and shit. It's thousands of dollars because you had
You're
two.
right, Chaz?
Yeah, no, like I walked in on your Dewey thing, and like I disagree with you because shit affects you for like 3 years.
Do we have
Exactly.
do we have the song? Do we find the song?
Oh no, I was just taking a piss outside. But
Oh, that time you never found the song. Chaz, are you alive? Are you?
Pause this. Pause. Wait. Pause this.
We're not gonna pause anything. We're going hard, bud.
You guys go. I will find Milky with stuff.
This episode's gonna be 4 hours long. We're never gonna
Well,
find the
ladies
song.
and gentlemen, bros and broads, I think Fudge and Finn have succeeded with getting their guest shit face hammered.
That's false. I'm not shit face hammered.
You could put the headphones on the mic.
No, I gotta do something.
Chaz, do me a favor. Get up near the mic a little bit, buddy. I need you to talk a little bit.
Should I put the headphones on?
Yeah, look legit, man. Put the headphones on. Don't do them that way. That's actually that worked fine. Okay, you're good. You're good.
This right to left.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how drunk are you, Chaz?
But about a 6.5.
6.5.
Yeah.
What's it gonna take for you to get to a 9? No, 9's too much. What about 8? What's it gonna take for you to get to an 8?
Well, he just dropped his phone, so
Yeah. Like that. It's a hypothetical question. No one knows.
Well, it's not hypothetical because we're gonna make it happen. By the way, this is gonna be the video I use to promote this episode on Instagram. So say something to the cunts. You got 6 seconds. 5, 4.
is that countdown?
Say
or you
cunt.
can-
Hey, you ever had a bitch suck your dick with ketamine on the end of it?
Perfect. Your phone's ringing?
Yeah.
Perfect. That's gonna be a good one.
It's Daniel.
I know he's just texting me. So
Oh,
let's bring
answer.
Poinsett on. Put it
Yeah,
up on the
answer.
mic. Get on speaker.
He hung up. Wait.
Here, I'll call him back.
Yeah, wait. I'll call him back.
All right. Put your speakerphone. Put the phone on speaker and put it up against the mic, bud. No, wrong.
against
No,
the-
you're doing this wrong.
Yeah, tell him Milky stories.
Talk more, Dan. I need to see what the speakers are on this phone.
Yeah, tell Milky to tell some Milky stories, some bottom of the barrel shit.
Well, what's bottom of the barrel about Milky? I mean,
Poinsett, by the way, you're live on the podcast right now, Poinsett. So you've crashed too now.
Of course I did. I was on the Christmas episode too, I think.
Well, it was a very Poinsett Christmas, if you don't remember.
I was on some other
Hey, do you
podcast.
just
This
wanna do a
Snowstorm
shot?
podcast.
Go for it, man.
No, you had your own podcast where we only used like 40 minutes out of 2 hours. And then we had Justin's podcast. I don't want any Fireball. I will take a shot with you, but I'm not having any Fireball at all. Yeah. Well, all right. Well, first off, Chaz is drunk. He's actually hammered. So that's funny. But give us like a solid like 2-minute Milky story live in the podcast right now, bro.
All right, dude. Maybe let's look at Wendell started up a little bit. Yeah. So Milky moved to
Good.
Ohio, like a couple years, like 5 or 6 years ago.
Oh, this is the rape story.
He actually met some girl there. She was like 15 or something.
I was hoping it was like the
22.
other story. That
Okay. Hold on. Wait. She was 15. Milky was 22.
Or something like that. Chaz
So it's pretty bad then.
I'll tell the quick version of the story. You can go into more details. But so he moves out there. He's in the middle of Ohio, and he falls in love with this girl because he knows love. No one understands love like him. So to actually have a relationship in Ohio, you have to have consent from his parents.
Michigan.
So he actually had to get her parents to sign fuck papers.
Yo, fuck papers. I love that.
It's
No, he's
So
not
he actually
joking.
had to get fuck
He mixed the
papers,
state
so,
up, but
I believe it.
Michigan, the
you know,
girl
if
signed.
Chaz is
the
coherent enough, he knows that story way better than I do. Just
Well, he's definitely not coherent now, brother. That's for sure.
That's false.
fucking hammered?
That's false.
Yeah, he's definitely hammered.
I'm
Here,
saucy.
Let me
but-
talk to him. Let me talk to him.
All right, here. Chaz, come talk to Poinsett, and it's going to be on the mic. Here. Go ahead. Talk to him.
Daniel,
No, he's on speaker. You can hear it.
how you doing?
How you feeling?
I'm pretty saucy, but
Oh, wait. Pause that. Put your headphones on.
word.
Here. All right. I know. He's been drinking. All right. Now, go ahead. Just talk, Chaz. You're good. Chaz, leave that against the mic. Now, go ahead. Talk.
Will you hold it?
Oh, my God.
I thought you'd hold it.
All right.
Daniel,
We're having trouble.
Daniel,
All right, give me the plug.
Daniel.
Chaz, I got it.
Daniel.
Just talk loudly, Chaz. Go ahead. You'll hear it in your mic. All right, go ahead, Dan.
Yeah, I remember when I was 18 and Milky moved to Ohio. Now, is Wendell listening?
Oh yeah, everyone's listening. We have the headphones on.
Dude, I'm right here. I'm right here.
All right, Wendell. Tell him the fuck paper story about Milky having to get fuck papers when he moved to Ohio to date his girlfriend.
I love how it's called fuck papers. I love that.
They're fuck papers.
So tell the story, Chaz. So Milky was truly 22 and this broad was 15?
He was old enough. Whether the age might not be exact, but he was old enough.
Yeah, but 22 and 15 is bad.
No.
Like, was he like 18 and she was 15?
No, it was way worse than that. It was at
Okay.
least 20.
It was 22 compared to like 17 type deal.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's... I don't
Let's
know.
exaggerate and say 15.
I can tell you like pop punk.
Well, no, I don't... Dude, you gotta remember, when my fucking, like, the girl I lost my virginity to... Oh, actually, I was only 2 or 3 years older, but it was still like I was a senior in high school and she was like a freshman or a sophomore, I think. A sophomore?
You fucking sicko.
Well, I'm just saying, like, I don't want, like, if he's
Daniel.
22 and she's 15, that's fucking bad. Yes, that's bad. But if it's like he's 18 and she's 15, it's like, dude, give him a fucking break.
Daniel.
I love Bust Down Milky.
Well, he's going to know because he definitely listens to the podcast.
Yeah.
He's probably gonna get mad and make us take it down, huh?
No.
I mean, we're not gonna, but
Now the reflection will all come on
hang out with
me,
him enough
so
to
I'll just
like
act
it.
as like a human shield for
He'll
it.
get mad
Chaz.
at Poinsett or Shredder Cheddar. And then we'll have Shredder Cheddar versus Sour Milk again.
Chaz, give us a solid fuck paper story about Milky here. Like, go into a little more detail for us. We got Poinsett on the
See,
phone.
we were going to
This
do
is a moment right here, boys. We can't let it slip.
Yeah, but here's the thing. We were going to tell a story before he shunned it. And now Chaz is hammered. I don't think he
You know
could
what
pull
I'm
it
talking
off.
about this, Wendell?
Well, I
What was that, Dan?
I can tell some shitty
Get in the mic,
stories.
Chaz. Chaz, get in the mic. Why are you looking over there? Get in the mic, Chaz.
Goes behind me. I'm fucked.
All right, maybe you should take out the fuck story, the fuck paper story.
No, it's definitely not gonna take. I don't edit anything anymore, Dan. I'm sick of it.
Daniel, bring it up. What's up?
Dan, can you sing us that song about that bitch?
Daniel, don't sing us any songs about any
Ba,
business.
ba,
Does not mean you have to be a stronger man.
ba, ba.
God damn it, Daniel.
I'm a lucky man. I'm a little bit of everything.
I wrote into one.
I'm a bitch.
I'm a lover,
I'm a
child,
I'm a
mother.
I'm a sinner, I'm a saint. Daniel,
I'm your hell.
I'm your
Dream.
I'm the
In between.
Good Lord,
Any other way. Dan, you know what?
Oh, he's going.
You know
You're
what
about
this
to
is-
go down,
You know
bro.
what this is reminiscent of, Dan? When me and you did this exact thing on your podcast.
You were about to go down. I thought.
Did I some more?
No, you're good.
Oh, I did. I did have some things over.
Dude,
fine.
oh wait, we got to make sure Chaz isn't gonna fall over onto the
No,
monitor.
he's cool.
But we gotta
I can-
bring that. We gotta bring that song back.
No. Good idea because it brings Daniel back into it.
You're right, man. All right, I'll let you get back to Wendell. This is
Oh.
my podcast.
No.
Was that song in the Samsung
No,
commercial
yes,
that we
it
couldn't
was.
remember?
Tell him I want to talk to him. Otherwise, I'm gonna flip out. I'm gonna set. I'm setting Keith's house on fire right now.
Chaz, all right. I don't. He just talked about setting the house on fire.
I
so-
don't fucking like it. Ah! Woo!
You see what you've done, Dan?
What an asshole!
Do you realize what you've done?
Ah!
The house is perfect. It's just
Yeah,
it's
fuck that! Yeah! Goo!
What is it?
He's just yelling like pterodactyl noises at you, Dan.
Well, tell him I love him.
Dude, it's crazy.
He can
over
hear
here.
you. Actually, no, his headphones are off. He can't hear you.
All right, I'll let you boys go. Enjoy your podcast.
All right, but I'll text
Thanks,
you.
bud.
I'll text you later.
All right, later.
See
Peace.
you, Daniel.
All right, Chaz.
That was extreme.
you got to do the abaha, bro.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
Can you do one? Save this clip at 2:11 so you can put it into a song. That was perfect, dude.
I thought it was pretty good.
That was great.
Chaz, I need you to dig down deep. Downstairs. Down your plums.
Feel my plum.
And give me the best story you got to finish off this podcast.
You wanted to be a nice blues shoe.
Talk to the goddamn mic, Chaz. How many times did I tell you? I know you know. You don't want to like. You're getting all like, oh, I'm back here. Like you're Matthew McConaughey, just like half-assing everything, but still being successful. Get in the mic and just say shit. It's that easy. What are you taping me for?
Snapchatting, boys.
It's all this is a Snapchat, brother.
Don't hit the mic, Keith. All right, Chaz. I think we've hit the end of the night, Chaz. So we need like you got like a finisher. You got like a ticker down. Tick it down one last rodeo. You know what I mean?
I think if I have a second think of one, I can absolutely, I can definitely think of one.
He's thinking, ladies.
I
and
think we
gentlemen.
should just finish it with "Milk in the Sky with Diamonds."
He never found a song.
No, I never did find it sound like the song, but that's a good song.
I don't know what else to say.
Yeah.
Chaz, you got nothing at the end, or we finish her off?
Well, he's got to do a song.
Well, he does have to do the song, but I mean, at this point, I think we're just cutting the podcast. That's a wrap. I want to give you a chance to know that it's a wrap, though. To like, if you got another story laying around that you want to tell that you've been like waiting to tell, let's fucking get into it. I mean, that fat bitch blowing ketamine off your dick, though. That's you're gonna beat that. Get into the mic, Chaz. I don't want to tell you again. Chaz, this is a podcast. You need to talk into a mic. Shaking his head. I think it's it.
It's a wrap, boys.
I think he's done. So what do you think, Finn? Got anything you want to add?
No, I'm cool, man.
We already went. I mean, we went over me meeting Chaz when I yelled at him about plastic silverware.
I'm looking at Justin or Mono Harbody's fucking profile.
What is that, dude?
It's Poinsett as a jacked man. I'm trying to find a video, and I just keep fucking finding that. It's like all his things filled with his fucking great.
He spams that shit, yo. He does spam it.
You gotta stop spamming so much. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I think we're gonna somewhat preemptively call it a wrap here on Fudge and Finn hashtag Shots for Likes podcast.
What do you mean preemptively?
It's definitely over 2 hours, not preemptively. Don't know.
Yeah, no, all right, that's true. All right.
If this was an hour and a half, we'd have a problem.
Yeah, but we're over 2 hours. I guess over 2 hours is good. That's true. I apologize. I don't mean to offend. You're just giving me these like ginger soulless eyes, like you motherfucker. I didn't mean to offend you. You know what, chat? I very much appreciate you coming on. It was a hilarious time, and I did not mean to offend you with my preemptive comment. It was douchey of me. That was uncalled for, and I apologize.
Not a good host. He is. He's not.
I don't do
Not a
anything.
good
I don't
host,
do
he is.
anything right. Host good, he is not.
Is that how you would say that?
No.
All right, boys. Cheers.
Hey DJ.
Yeah,
you know what? Well, one last shot. One last shot. This is gonna be the mistake for Chaz. So I'm excited for you.
Gonna be all right.
Not for you.
He'll be all right.
Where's my shit?
Fuck. All right, boys. One last cheers.
Boys. Yep. 1, 2.
Hit that box. Chain it off. Fuck. I
no.
screwed it up. I fucked that all off.
Hit the box, change the locks.
Always hit that box, change the locks.
Cheers.
Hey DJ,
Hit the box.
why don't
change
you
the
spin
locks.
that shit, bro? Ham.
Well, I know. I'll always say it, but like, what do you guys? What is it about?
Louder.
Is it fudge? Nothing has inspired me to take another shot.
Say it loud.
Is it about like what? Nothing has inspired me to take another shot. Is it fudge and Finn? You motherfucker. I'm sorry, dude. Cunt.